Yo, what's going on? Yo, it's your host, man. It's your host. It's Rapstar Boxing Knowledge in the motherfucking building, man. What's going on to everybody? I hope everybody's doing really well. I'm on my new device, so hopefully you guys can hear me loud and clear. We are here, and I'm sure that you can hear me loud and clear. Trust me. I got a new device, man. I got the new iPhone. I got the iPhone 13 Pro Max right now. Yes, man. What's going on, Con? Hayes? Yes, man. John McSmith, my brother. What's happening to John McSmith? Yeah, man. Look, guys, you guys have got to remember something. I'm a very connected man. I'm a very, very connected man out here. So let me just say this. Let me just say this, John. I spoke to the WBC myself. I have the WBC arranged to come and see me soon. Mauricio Sullivan is coming to the channel at some point. But the WBC is making an elimination. They want Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz next. They want to get Deontay Wilder to fight with Andy Ruiz. And what they want to do, Mauricio Sullivan wants to make a tournament. And the winner of that fight will be the eliminator for the WBC of the Gypsy King. Tyson Fury. Yes, man. Tyson Fury, bro, is going to be the reason why these guys are going to fight. Now, let me tell you this. Is Deontay Wilder going for a suicide mission or what? Is the WBC want to see Deontay Wilder dead or what? You know, at the end of the day, they're giving Deontay Wilder a chance one more time to fight Andy Ruiz, and then they want to get the brethren a fight with the Gypsy King. I mean, this is stupid. Hey, look, let me just say that, oh, my brethren, man, Peter Von Ox in the motherfucking building. Now you see I got my mic back. For fucking 2 months, I didn't even have a proper mic. My iPhone 13, I don't know what the fuck happened to the mic. But now, I'm sure you can hear me loud and clear. Now, if you can hear me loud and clear, smash that motherfucking like button. If you hear me loud and clear, I want to see some likes in the building. And all those new people, subscribe to the channel. I got a 13 Pro Max. I got an iPhone 13 Pro Max. That's what I'm using right now. iPhone 13 Pro Max. Yeah, I know the iPhone 14 wasn't available. So I got the iPhone 13 Pro Max. You know what I mean, brethren? Now you want to have smoke. Now you want to have a conversation. And now Rapstar is back. Ain't nobody going to overtalk me on my show. Are you crazy? You know what I mean? I'm going to start blowing up the speakers where you're going to have to turn down the volume. So hit that fucking like, or we shouldn't even be live. All these OnlyFans videos you bought messed up your phone. Hey, I want Wilder versus Usyk, but I think the KO scared him away. I don't know about that, bro. I'm up for conversation. Yo, let me just say this, people. Let me just say this. The WBC are now putting in play for Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz for the eliminator for Tyson Fury. So what the fuck is going on here? Is it going to be Deontay Wilder versus Fury part 4? If Deontay Wilder beats Andy Ruiz, it's going to be Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury Part 4. That shit's crazy. That shit is crazy. So now Deontay Wilder's going to fight Ruiz. And if he beats Ruiz, he's going to fight the Gypsy King. At this point, I think, look, Deontay Wilder's got heart. But Deontay Wilder's going to get brain damage if he keeps fighting Tyson Fury, man. That Tyson Fury fight for Deontay Wilder, he needs to avoid it. Deontay Wilder needs to avoid Tyson Fury and go for Andy Ruiz and then try and get a fight with Anthony Joshua. He don't need that smoke with Tyson Fury anymore. Tyson Fury has beaten the fuck out of Deontay Wilder. Not once, but twice. So it doesn't even grant a rematch. So I don't know what the fuck the WBC's doing. I like to ask them. I like to ask them what they're doing. And why would they want to get Deontay Wilder to fight for the Eliminator for the WBC belt with the Gypsy King? Now, if Andy Ruiz wins, right? If Andy Ruiz wins, then I want to see, yeah, that's a good one. Andy Ruiz versus Tyson Fury, especially if Andy Ruiz beats Deontay Wilder. If Andy Ruiz beats Deontay Wilder, bro, then this fight makes sense. If Andy Ruiz beats the Bronze Bomber, then that will be a big fight for Andy Ruiz versus the Gypsy King for the WBC belt. That would be something else. You know? Big shout out to Pat Greedy. What's happening, Pat? How you doing, bro? But look, I'm just keeping it real, man. I just woke up a little while ago. I just had a nap, so I might sound a bit tired. But I'm just keeping it real, boys. The WBC's looking to make this fight. How do you feel about this fight? Ruiz versus Wilder. I mean, to me, Wilder is the stronger fighter, but Ruiz is a more combination fighter. Ruiz is a faster fighter. Ruiz will land his combinations. He can destroy Deontay Wilder. I don't even know. How tall is Andy Ruiz? How tall is he, bro? How tall is Andy Ruiz, people? Does anybody know how tall Andy Ruiz is? Yo, my brethren Joker, he says, how the hell is Andy Ruiz versus Wilder happening a day after fraudulent KO Hellenius? Seems like a bunch of bullshit. So Ruiz is 6'2". 6'2". Man, the Gypsy King's gonna beat the fuck out of Ruiz. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? The Gypsy King will beat the fuck out of Andy Ruiz. He'll probably knock Andy Ruiz out like he did Dillian White. Hit that like button. Ruiz is too small for fucking Tyson Fury. Hey, Ruiz won't even be able to touch Tyson Fury, bro. I'll tell you that much. At this point, Andy Ruiz got to try his one last time. Andy Ruiz was a world champion, so he's going to try and give it everything he's got, mate. You know? Andy Ruiz is going to try and give everything he's got in this fight. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the way I look at it, Andy Ruiz shocked the world once already. So can Andy Ruiz beat Deontay Wilder? Could Andy Ruiz beat Deontay Wilder That's the question, bro. At the end of the day, Wilder is a man that if he hits you, he's going to fuck you up. But can Ruiz, he's a faster fighter. He's 6'2", from my understanding, is what Con told me. Could Andy Ruiz deal with Deontay Wilder? I don't think so. I don't think Andy Ruiz could beat Deontay Wilder, bro. I'm telling you now. And if Deontay Wilder beats Andy Ruiz, he needs to leave the Tyson Fury fight. He needs to go and fight Anthony Joshua. At the end of the day, look, we saw the fight with Helenius, bro. That shit was fixed. I'm just keeping it real with you guys. The fight with Helenius was a fucking fix. It was a fix in play. Now, whether Helenius wanted to just take a dive, I don't know. But that right hand that he took, mate, Luis Ortiz took loads of those punches. And here's Helenius with one punch on the floor. Fuck that shit. Deontay Wilder needed rounds. Deontay Wilder needed some, he's ring rusty. Deontay Wilder needed some rounds. So does it prepare him? Because this fight here doesn't prepare him for nothing. But now you made a good point. Con, you made a really, really good point. You made a good point. I'm going with Deontay Wilder to knock out Andy Ruiz, bro. You heard it here first. Deontay Wilder will knock out Andy Ruiz. If Chris Arreola can fucking knock him down, if Chris Arreola can knock Andy Ruiz down, bruv, then let me tell you something, mate. Deontay Wilder's going to fuck him up. I got Deontay Wilder. Hey, look, Hayes, I got enough love for all of you guys. Everybody's got opinions. I got Deontay Wilder beating Andy Ruiz, bro. Because we saw Andy Ruiz went life and death with Joseph Parker. And Andy Ruiz's best time ever was the punch he got with Anthony Joshua. So is Andy Ruiz in it for big paychecks? Well, he deserves it. But for some reason, bruv, I don't see Andy Ruiz being a big threat for Deontay Wilder. You know, he's a 6'2" guy against a 6'7" guy. Now, what we do know is, can Andy Ruiz punch hard enough to hurt Deontay Wilder, though? And Andy Ruiz hasn't looked good. Andy Ruiz looked rubbish against Chris Arreola. Andy Ruiz looked average against Chris Arreola. And Andy Ruiz against Ortiz, it was a good fight. But Andy Ruiz in a life and death fight against a 50-year-old Ortiz. Let's keep it real here. We're not going to fanboy nobody. You know? Yes, he hits hard enough, but you might be right about his height difference. Yeah, Hayes. He's a much smaller kid. You know what I mean? The guy's smaller, bro. At the end of the day, he's fighting people like Joseph Parker and King Kong Ortiz and Chris Arreola. These guys will get, you know what I mean? Chris Arreola get knocked out by Deontay Wilder in a few rounds. Especially right now. I think he did get knocked out by Deontay Wilder years ago, didn't he? Chris Arreola got knocked out by Deontay Wilder years ago. 43-year-old Ortiz gave Ruiz trouble. Yeah, listen to that one. "43-year-old Ortiz even gave Andy Ruiz trouble. Chris Arreola gave trouble to Andy Ruiz. So my thing is, was Andy Ruiz starter fame to get that punch against Anthony Joshua? Is Andy Ruiz's biggest, that's the best thing he ever got with, is that punch against Anthony Joshua, because he got knocked down anyway. And then he went for it. So at this point, how good was Andy Ruiz? Because he lost against Joseph Parker, and you've seen Joseph Parker just get knocked out by Joe Joyce. So I'm not sure. Is Andy Ruiz an elite heavyweight? I can't say that. Because everything after he lost to Joshua has not been nothing special. Everything he's done after Joshua has never been anything special. He just about beat Chris Arreola. And who's the other guy? King Kong Ortiz. And that's it. He just about beat them guys, bruv. Well, let's see what you guys are saying. Joker says, too many shenanigans in boxing today. I'm thinking of not following the sport anymore. I'm not paying for these events knowing that they are staged outcomes. Con says Wilder was a one-handed fighter when he fought Arreola. Thanks for those facts, if they are. NL, what's happening, bro? NL, what's going on, mate? Yeah, Stephen. What the fuck's going on, Stephen? Can you hear me now, bro? I got a new fucking mic, a new phone. Stephen's always been complaining. Yeah? Stephen's been calling me fucking names because of my mic. But I hope you're happy now, Stephen. I hope you're happy now. We should be loud and clear. Just for you, bro. But yeah, smash that like button. How many likes we got now? We got 22 people in the building. How many fucking likes we got? Yeah, you better hear me, Stephen. Calling me fucking crap star because of my mic, you cunt. You know what I mean? Fucking man's been sounding like Robocop. Robo-rap. Hey, listen, the man's been sounding like Robo-fucking-rap over here, mate. You know? And now, I want to see at least 20 likes. I want 5 more likes. Come on, support the man. You can hear me loud and clear now, you fucking plonkers. This is to the haters. Where's the haters at? You can hear me now, you haters. Where's the plonkers and the wankers? Where's those tossers? The plonkers and the wankers and the tossers, mate. Where are those dipsticks? I hope you can hear me loud and clear. All right, mate? Now fucking smash the like button or press the dislike button, you can. We're chopping it up right here with your boy Rapstar, mate. All right, bruv? Yeah, blessings to you, mate. Bless up to KS. Big bless up to KS, mate. The problem with boxing today sounds like Al Heyman, and the PBC is where it starts and ends. Don't forget the dossers. Nah, you can't. You can't forget the tossers, the plonkers, the wankers, and then the dossers. You can't forget none of them guys. You know? But yeah, man, this is the play now. This is the business. This is what's going to happen next. So, you know, it is what it is. This is what they're going to do. So the way I'm going to look at it now is this is business. Al Heyman has reached out to Mauricio Sulaiman. The WBC, now the sanctioning body, is going to push for this fight and make an eliminator for the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury's belt. So this is how they're going to mandate this fight. So it's probably going to be a tournament now. It's probably going to be a tournament now. And this tournament, the winner is going to get the fight with Tyson Fury. But, you know, let's see what happens. You think that Deontay Wilder wants that full fight? Or do you believe that Deontay Wilder should just go fight someone else? Fury's going to fight Derek Chisora, bro. Fury's doing a lot of fucking... That's a cherry pick, isn't it? Tyson Fury couldn't get Anthony Joshua, so he's going to fight, keep busy fight. I can't wait to see the fight. Says Anthony Wall wants to watch the fight, bro. I want to see Andy Ruiz versus Joe Joyce debate. Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. Fury and Chisora is terrible. Of course it is. Fury versus Chisora is a terrible fight. You're right, man. It is a terrible fight. Fury versus Chisora shouldn't even happen, bro. I'll tell you the truth. Tyson Fury just left with a keep busy fight. It is what it is. It is what it is. Tyson Fury's left with a keep busy fight. And the only man who's stepping up straight away for the December date is Derek Chisora. Anthony Joshua did a bit of talking, but he didn't turn up to the table. Anthony Joshua wasn't ready for Tyson Fury straight away. After he lost to Usyk, Anthony Joshua didn't even come on fucking social media anymore. Anthony Joshua should be coming on social media and say why he didn't fight Tyson Fury. But let's talk about another fighter that I'm a fan of him. Let's talk about another fighter at the moment. We'll come back to this. And that is Teofimo Lopez versus Jose Pedraza. Now, guys, ladies and gentlemen, my brethren, the tossers, the plonkers, the wankers, the cunts, the dossers, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, my friends as well. I'm a big fan of the takeover. But this fight is getting no buzz. Big shout out to Danny Medina, my brethren. This fight is not getting talked about in England. People don't really give a fuck about this fight. Is it a cherry pick? I mean, Jose Pedraza's lost to Lomachenko, got knocked out by Tank Davis, fought at featherweight. Jose Pedraza been beaten by Jose Ramirez. Jose Pedraza got beaten up by fucking Jose Zepeda. Let's keep it real. We're the takeover fans in this building. We are Teofimo fans. I've spoke to Teofimo once face to face. Thanks to Punch Drunk Boxing. I've spoke to Teofimo face to face. So I'm a fan of Teofimo Lopez, bro. But I'm not a fan of this fight. This fight is going backwards. This fight is a little bit going backwards. Look, we're not fanboys over here. I keep telling you people, I'm calling Conor Benn out until he gets either proven guilty or proven innocent. I just said Tyson Fury is cherry picking Derek Chisora. Stop fanboying in my channel, bro. I'm a big Teofimo Lopez fan as well. But this fight ain't doing it for me. It's not doing it for me. The fight that I wanted to take over the fight is Salvador Martin. See, that guy beat Mikey Garcia. He should have fought the guy who beat Mikey Garcia. Teofimo Lopez shows me now, after his loss to Cambosis, he's on a proper build-up again. Teo ain't ready for that killer smoke right now. Teofimo Lopez ain't ready for that killer smoke. Let me tell you something. Teofimo Lopez is a killer, you know. And I'm not happy with this fight. I think Teo could fight Salvador Martin, bro. And I know that at the end of the day, that it's a Puerto Rican fighter. Jose Pedraza is a Puerto Rican fighter as well. But listen, man, the man's lost 4 fucking times and he just drew and nearly lost to Richard Comey. Richard Comey was putting a beating on Jose Pedraza. So where is the momentum? Look, man, let Teo keep busy, bro. Let Teofimo Lopez do his thing. But I just don't see it as a high buzz. There's no buzz. This is a fight, keep busy fight. You want Teofimo Lopez to get his confidence back and get himself back in position to, you know, get a couple of good wins. I get it. I like the Martin fight, man. See that guy, Martin, yeah? He beat Mikey Garcia. That would have done something really good for Teofimo Lopez. Now, this get busy fight with Jose Pedraza, let it be, bro. It is what it is. It's a get busy fight. Yeah, I'm going to watch it. I'm just not hyped up about it, that's all. It's not going forward in many ways. You know? But at the end of the day, boxing is boxing. You got to keep busy, you got to make money. This can't be Teofimo Lopez's pay-per-view fight, bro. Teofimo Lopez said he wants a pay-per-view fight. This can't be it. Come on, let's keep it real. This ain't the pay-per-view fight. This ain't what Teo said. Teofimo said that he was going to fight. His next fight will be pay-per-view with ESPN. So what the fuck? Is this a pay-per-view? Are you going to pay for this pay-per-view? Yes or no? Just answer Teofimo Lopez's question. This is a pay-per-view for Teofimo Lopez. Are you happy with it? Yes or no? Hey, I'm asking a question, bro. Are you happy with this as a pay-per-view? Yes or no? What's happening in Poxy Magic? How you doing, my brethren? Well, you already know, man. We don't do that bullshit here. And you should be having a wrench anyway. I don't even know that's you sometimes. We need to give you a wrench, bro. You know there's no beta male fucking bullshit here. Hay says no. That's a good fight for Teo. He needs to look good. And NL says no. I want to see Teo show new things, Epoxy Magic. But look, at the end of the day, I'll keep it real with you, bro. The fight is not hyped up. I would pay pay-per-view for Teo's anytime, my favorite fighter. I hear you, Danny. So Teo can fight YouTuber, you're still going to pay. I hear that. And I respect that, bro. It's me. I'm on my way with my laptop on business account. All right, bro. But yeah, man, I'm going to give you a wrench. After the live is over, I'm going to send you a wrench, bro. KS says, I am, to be honest, it's a great name. Regardless for Teo, I like the fight. It is a slow takeover. Barboza or Pedraza, which is better? Man, neither one of them. Forget Barboza, man. Teofimo Lopez don't need to fight a guy that nobody even knows. Nobody even gives a fuck about Barboza, man. Barboza only getting a name because of Teofimo Lopez. Ain't nobody give a fuck about him. I'm not paying for bullshit pay-per-views anymore. NL says he's not paying for pay-per-views like this. I'm just asking the question, bro. You know? Now look, the takeover is an exciting fighter. I want to take over to fight that guy Martin, the one who beat Mikey Garcia. Then you would have heard a different kind of energy from me. Then you would have heard a different kind of a hype from me, maybe. Not to say I'm not going to watch the fight. I'm going to watch this fight. But am I really hyped up? Not really. Nah. I'm just, I want to see Teo do what he was going to do. I want to see Teofimo Lopez say that he was a sick person against Cambosis and now he's back. The man who beat Lomachenko is not a man who needs to keep fighting a slow takeover. And maybe Teofimo Lopez is in a place right now that he needs to get himself back in business. Maybe, you know what? He ain't the takeover at the moment. It's a slow takeover. He has to build himself at 140. And he has to get confident before he fights these other guys. You know? At the end of the day, if you ask me the truth, Stephen, I would have rather watched Teofimo Lopez versus Cambosis rematch at 140. I would have rather watched that, bro. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just keeping it 100, bro. Hey, listen, let's keep it real, bro. Have a look at Pedraza's fights lately. Pedraza's not coming with no momentum, bro. He's coming for a fucking paycheck. This guy used to be a flyweight. Let's keep the shit real here. Gervonta Tank Davis knocked him the fuck out a long time ago. Teo fighting Tank Davis, Lomachenko, Zepeda, and Jose Ramirez is leftovers. Teofimo Lopez is better than that. Teofimo Lopez is better than this, the way that he's moving. That's my opinion. Look, he lost to Tank Davis. He lost to Lomachenko. He lost to Zepeda. And then he's just lost to Ramirez. And he virtually lost to Richard Comey. But he got the draw. I don't know, man. I mean, you guys can be hyped up for it, then be hyped up for it. But we got to keep it real. This fight ain't giving us a buzz. It's not giving us nothing much else to talk about. This is just a Teofimo Lopez comeback fight. This should have been Teofimo Lopez's comeback fight. Instead of fighting Campa, he should have fought this guy. But he was fighting Comey, wasn't he? Look, man, the fight is there. At the end of the day, the fight is there. It is what it is. Teofimo Lopez versus Jose Pedraza. It's on. It's on, mate. Teofimo Lopez is going to knock out Pedraza in 7 rounds. This is just a look good fight. Teofimo Lopez is going to knock out Jose Pedraza in 7 rounds. It's a look good fight. But you know what? It'll do something for him. It'll give Teofimo Lopez more confidence. And maybe then he can start aiming towards standing up for his name. Maybe then Teofimo Lopez will start to take on some real challenges or challenges. Because Teofimo Lopez, after Pedraza, he got to fight some names like Zepeda, Regis Prograis, or even that Josh Taylor fight. You know? All I'm saying, man, it is what it is. But that's the same with David Benavidez. He's fighting that guy Uzteki, isn't he? Uzteki. Who the fuck, man? Who the fuck is David Benavidez fighting next, bro? Man, David Benavidez' opponent is worse than fucking Jose Pedraza for Teofimo Lopez. I'll tell you that much. You know what I mean? David Benavidez, bro, David Benavidez, yeah? I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in David Benavidez' fucking fight, bro. What the fuck is David Benavidez is doing? Yeah, where the fuck are you, Mirage, you cunt? Mirage, get the fuck out of your bed, you fat cunt. What the fuck is your boy, David Benavidez, doing? Yeah, you know what? Listen, fuck this shit. Let's cook. Now we're gonna cook. Ain't no fanboys over here. We're gonna cook. Give me 1 second before we start cooking. Go get Mirage, the fat cunt. Go get Mirage. I'm coming back. Today's free smoke. I want to find Mirage, the fat bastard. Go get that fucking plonker. I'll be back.
Move. 1, 2. That's it. That's it. That's it. With your arms now. That's it. That's it. Move. 1, 2.
All right, man. All right, man. Let's talk about this one now, bro. The Mexican fucking monster or the Mexican fucking tosser right now? Is this the geezer that Mirage has got his picture all around his fucking walls? Mirage worships this man than any other Australian president or anybody who's ever done anything in his own country. Today we're going to smoke this fat fuck, Mirage. We need to find him. The man's on a hiding. The man's on a runner. I think Mirage is, in a bad situation right now, ladies and gentlemen. I wouldn't be surprised if he's depressed and in a mental fucking society. At this point, Mirage could be in hospital. It is what it is. And I wouldn't be surprised that Mirage is doing this particular dance that he is doing.
Move. 1, 2. That's it. That's it. That's it. With your arms now. That's it. That's it. Move. 1, 2.
Mirage, you need to get the fuck out of boxing, bro. Your godfather, your dad, and everything that you looked up to and idolized is fighting Ustaki. Who the fuck is Ustaki, bro? David Benavidez is going to send me out of boxing. I'm going to be ending up stop watching boxing because of the Mexican tosser. The Mexican monster has become now looking like the Mexican tosser. Calls out fucking Canelo Alvarez. He calls out fucking everybody and anybody. David Benavidez wants to kill him. And the man is fighting Ustaki. Stop this bullshit. Mirage, you need to be stuck in a grave today. Where the fuck are you, you fucking fat piece of shit? You fucking look up to David Benavidez and say that he's the best pound for pound #1. You call David Benavidez a pound for pound #1, bruv. And this guy, who the fuck is he fighting now? David Benavidez is not going to get it as much as Mirage, the fat fuck, is going to get it. I gave Mirage an opportunity for 1 month while my mic was fucked to talk about David Benavidez like he is God. Get the fuck out of bed, you fat fuck. I want you to tell us what you think about this fight with David Benavidez versus Ustaki, you fat fuck. I need you to come and explain to the fans, not even me. Not even me. Come and explain to the fans. You don't need to keep reading the newspapers. And I know you're online right now. I know you're trying to find something here. But come on, man. Your boy David Benavidez is letting us down here now. You know what I mean? You'd call out everybody in the fucking kitchen sink. And now we're going to hear about this fight. Who the fuck is this tacky, bro? Cherry pick at his finest. Your boy, David Benavidez, is cherry picking. The man wants fucking 9 million to fight Andre Dirrell. Where the fuck is Mirage, the fat fuck? The man wants Mirage's dad and Mirage's godfather, Mirage's boyfriend, Mirage's life, wants 9 million to fight Demetrius Andrade. It's this time now we're realizing that David Benavidez is doing a lot of talking, but he wants some big money to fight people. Let's keep it real. David Benavidez wants big fucking money to fight Andre Dirrell. I mean, what am I talking about? Demetrius Andrade. So look at the man's logics. He wants millions and millions to fight Demetrius Andrade before he even has negotiation. So is David Benavidez basically hyping it up until he gets the big multi-million-dollar fight? You know? And you know what? As a David Benavidez fan, Mirage, you owe it to the people. You owe it. You come here every fucking day. Every fucking day you come here. Whenever you want to come here, you come here. We let you debate about Canelo. You call Canelo this, Canelo's that. You talk bad about Demetrius Andrade. You talk bad about Errol Spence. You talk bad about fucking Crawford. You talk bad about everybody else. But there's one person that you not suck. And you actually suck his ring piece. And that's David Benavidez. So where the fuck are you today that David Benavidez has announced a fight? Where is Mirage? Where is this fucking tosser? Now, for real now. Where is Mirage, the tosser? The plonker? The wanker? The tosspot? Where is this man gone? Mirage wants free smoke. Every day he wants free smoke. And now David Benavidez is fighting Ustaki. You can't find Mirage. Mirage has got the picture of the Mexican fucking monster all over his room. Yo, what's happening, Dimitar, my brethren? Yes, Dimitar, in the building. Mirage has been sucking David Benavidez' toenails for the last couple of months on this channel. I can't believe, right? The Dosser speaks for hours over David Benavidez. Hours, you know? But now we can't find him. At least he should come and talk about his best boyfriend or the guy that he looks up to, David Benavidez, bro. Is Mirage hiding behind his pillow covers? Is Mirage watching right now and he can see everybody showing him the laughing emojis? It's time you come and told the fucking people what you think about this. The #1 fan in YouTube, the #1 hardest fan in YouTube, always comes to this channel for David Benavidez. And let's ask a simple question. Real Boxing TV, Dimitar, John McSmith, Hayes, Con, let's keep it real. We all know Mirage is watching right now. John McSmith, we all know Mirage is watching right now. But right now, he feels like fucking throwing himself off the cliff. He shouldn't have put all his eggs into one basket. He's been cursing every boxer in the world over David Benavidez. And now the man must be embarrassed. But it is what it is. It is what it is. David Benavidez is fighting that guy that you don't want him to fight. Now, David Benavidez is in a situation that I'm going to keep it real with you. People want to see Benavidez in the fights. Not with people that people don't want to see him fight like these Uzbekis. All right, David Lemieux, it was okay. But with this fight that he's having now, this ain't doing nothing for David Benavidez. So it is what it is. Let's see what the people are saying. He takes the posters from the wall. He has too many of them. Yeah, he might have to take the posters off. I think Mirage is having a nervous breakdown, bro. You know, is what it is. Mirage is having a nervous breakdown right now, bruv. Lemieux, even at 168, was a tough win. Anyone other than Benavidez. Lemieux was best at junior middleweight. Okay, that's true. Eggs in basket sounds like fraternity treatment. Lemieux wasn't okay, in my opinion. I know who to call if I ever need more forehead. Man, I can't even see this. I'm far out. Benavidez must have an extra. But I mean, it's just not. You know, I mean, it's not a fight that anybody really wants to watch. It's not a fight that anybody really wants to watch. So David Benavidez is fighting somebody that nobody really wants to watch. It is what it is. You know, only person who pay pay-per-view for that is Mirage. Mirage is already on the waiting list for the pay-per-view. He's already looking for tickets to fly over. I think Mirage is looking to take a private plane to watch this fight. Yeah, it must be. Fucking tosser. You know, must have saved up all his Australian dollars. He wants to get an autograph from fucking Benavidez, doesn't he? Wants to suck his toenails. What else he gonna do? Look at those ears, man. Make Mike Tyson would draw those suckers. Yeah, anybody want to come and have a little chat? Where's Max gone, the cunt? What does Max? What do you guys think about this fight? You know, anybody want to have a chat? I'll be back in a minute. Hit the fucking like button. Come on here, John. Let's talk about it, John. Let's talk about it, Max. This is the fight that Mirage talks about every day. How do you feel about this fight, bruv? You know, I'm annoyed with boxing right now. I'm getting kind of annoyed with boxing right now, a little bit. Just a little bit. You know? Yo, what's happening, Max?
First of all, I want to say congratulations to Rapstar TV, Rapstar Boxing Knowledge. He got a new phone, so I want to congratulate him on that. He sounds great today. Secondly, man, when I heard this nonsense, bro, I couldn't. I mean, you saw the comment I put on your page, right?
No, I didn't see the comment.
Yeah, I put a comment on your page as soon as I heard the news. I said, Mirage been talking all this crap. How many episodes have we had Mirage on the panel, and all he talks about is how David Benavidez is elite and that nobody wants to fight him. David Benavidez just renewed his contract with the PBC, and they guaranteed that he would have a big fight. And this is the first fight with his new contract. What is this? What is this? It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Man, I don't know what to say to you because you know, first of all, the boxing gods allowed Mirage to speak so long about David Benavidez because most of the time my mic wasn't even working some of the stream, but it wasn't even that. I let him carry on. I let him, but he's been really coming at this situation, slandering everybody and talking about David Benavidez, like David Benavidez is going to do this, David Benavidez does that. I don't know, man. Now we need to know what he thinks about this fucking fight.
Yeah. You don't have him on Twitter or Instagram to send him a DM?
I don't know who the fuck he is. He's an alien.
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck that guy is. I mean, he just comes over here to talk about David Benavidez, bro. He's the biggest David Benavidez fan. He's watching right now.
He might be. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to John McSmith. Hey, man, listen, I enjoy John McSmith, man. The dude knows his boxing, man. Shout out to Tip Bayless. He's another good guy. I always like to bust his chops about Keith Thurman. Shout out to Khan, Hawker Mustang, everyone in the chat. Khan, Steven.
You know what it is, yeah, bro? I think we want to see these guys fight. At least opponents that we recognize and to say, yeah, at least it's a fight.
Yeah.
Now, they're going to say the boxing business doesn't allow. I mean, if Mirage comes, it will just be, everybody ducked him.
Yeah.
The boxing business hasn't given David Benavidez his biggest fight.
Yeah.
But, you know, at the end of the day...
Well, his biggest fight was Anthony Dirrell, but we had Caleb Plant knock out Anthony Dirrell while David Benavidez, I mean, he TKO'd him, but it was because they stopped the fight, you know? Don't fanboy Tip. Don't fanboy Tip. He said, who else should Benavidez fight? I tell you what, wasn't there talks about him fighting Morrell?
Yeah.
I heard that he was supposed to fight Morrell. I will tell you something that Punch said.
He asked a lot of money for Andre. What's Demetrius Andre?
You know what Punch said that was a good idea on his last stream? He said that David Benavidez should have waited a little bit and tried to get a fight for Cinco de Mayo weekend against Caleb Plant, since Canelo's going to be out this year. You know what I mean? And that would have been a good idea for him to kind of establish himself with Cinco de Mayo weekend, you know? But, yeah, man.
I mean, at the end of the day, though, man, I think it's just disappointing that we're not getting big fights. We're not getting Anthony Joshua Fury. We're not getting Errol Spence versus Crawford. We're not getting fights that we fucking want, bro.
Yeah.
And at this point, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I'm starting to watch MMA again.
Wow.
And I've realized there's a big fight coming up with a guy called Charles Oliveira versus
Khabib.
Khabib,
That's a great fight. Yeah.
versus Khabib's brother or something, cousin brother, Islam Makhachev or something. But that fight's going to be a big fight.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. These guys are not fighting each other. And boxing's getting me a bit, I don't know, that even the fighters are just keeping busy fights going on because they're not getting fights maybe. Who knows what's going on? But, man, these fights don't even do nothing for me.
Yeah, you know what's funny? You know what? I will say something is interesting. You said that. The reason I feel that the UFC is more successful when it comes to getting people to watch the UFC is because the UFC gives the fans the fights it wants to see. The UFC does not care about perfect records. How many of our favorite UFC fighters have 20 wins and 4 losses? Because it's not about that. It's about who puts their heart out on the line, fights the best, and has winning streaks. I think that's one thing about Floyd Mayweather, in my opinion, that he messed up the sport of boxing in that regards, because everybody's protecting their own. You know what I mean? But in the UFC, no one care about that. I mean, yeah, if you got a nice record, it's okay. But look what happened to your countryman. What's his name? Edwards. He beat Kamar. He beat Usman. Usman had you know what I mean? Usman was on a winning streak. I believe he was undefeated too. And Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards.
He got a late knockout.
So it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't. That's why I'm a UFC fan too, man. I love the UFC.
So let me ask you this question. If I do a channel, and I want to ask everybody, if I do another channel and it'll be about UFC, will you guys like to talk about UFC?
Absolutely. Hell yeah.
Because I'm getting ready to talk about UFC as well. Because when I saw the Usman fight, and I've been watching UFC for years, but I watch UFC behind the scenes. I don't talk about UFC like I talk about boxing because I've always been in boxing most of my life.
Yeah.
UFC's become a sport that I've grown to. So, I'm hearing Dimitar says, yeah, man, hell yeah, he wants to speak about UFC.
Hell yeah,
and
I would love that.
Tip Bayless says, hell no, he don't want to talk about UFC. So not everyone from boxing is going to come to the UFC channel.
No, that's why you have 2 different channels, right? You don't cross both of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
different audiences.
Yeah, I feel like that Charles Oliveira and that Islam Makhachev, whatever, that fight's going to be fucking good.
Yeah.
That's 2 of the guys at their best, and that fight looks like it's going to be good. And then they've got
Tip Bayless a hater. He said, I'll dislike every video.
That's all right. At least you'll come and fucking come to the channel then, wouldn't I? I'll get you somehow.
But yeah, no, man. I mean, it's unfortunate. I mean, I know Tip said that what other fight could he have done? But there's other fights at the 168 that he could have done, I mean, if you wanted to have a little jokey joke, I mean, well, I don't know if the PBC does. Do they work with Top Rank? Do they ever do? Yeah, they do promotional split, the promotionals, right? Because, yeah, I mean, what about an Edgar Berlanga? I mean, well, he is suspended, but if they're pushing this all the way to January, that's still enough time. What about a John Ryder? You know what I mean? What about, there was other people. Man. Is that guy even in the top 10? Or what is he? I think I'm looking at the ranks now. I think he's number 19th.
Who? Uzbeki,
right? I'm looking at it right now.
Have a look.
Hold on. What's the first name?
I don't know. We only know him by
Let me look it up. Look it up.
Nobody knows him. That's why.
Next fight.
Have a look while I put Tracy up here.
Okay.
Let me get Tracy.
Right, what's going on here, Donny Zondernex? Barry's actually going to propose to Sandra. Sandra has been giving Barry mad head lately, and he's whipped, yeah? He's doing this behind the back of the boys because they know, yeah, they would have cussed him out for proposing to Sandra. Tracy had one job to do, and that was to record it. But she's all over the bloody place. Barry's clocked that she didn't get the footage, so he's going to propose to Sandra again. Oh, for fuck's sake, Tracy! What's going on?
Tracy. Oh, man. She need to lose some weight. You know you can share your videos from your laptop on the stream, don't you? Did you know that? Let's show some highlights today. Let's show the channel some stuff that they don't get to watch. But look, ladies and gentlemen, man, I'm not really too fussed about Benavidez' next fight. I'm not really too fussed about this fight with Uzteki. You know what I mean? The guy needs to get himself back into a fight with Morel, or try and get a fight with Andre, then get a fight with Plant. This is where this guy needs to be heading now, man. He's past all those stages of Uzteki. You know? But yo, let me just ask, hit that like button. How many likes we got, Dimitar? Hit that fucking like button, people. Don't be a plonker or a tosser. Come on, mate. Don't be a dosser. Don't be a big dosser, mate. Hit that like button. Yeah, David Benavidez' next fight ain't happening, bro. You know what I mean? Ain't happening. Now, this is what Hayes has said. All right, let's see what Hayes is saying. Tip Bayless, how do you see Benavidez beating Canelo? I don't see it, bro. How do you see David Benavidez beating Canelo Alvarez? Tip Bayless says, easy. What? Easy, yeah? Come and explain.
Yeah, so Jose
come and explain.
or whatever, he's not even in the top 40.
No way, don't say that.
Yeah, he's not even in the top 40.
So tell everybody his losses.
I'm looking for it right now. I'm on the WBC website right now. Hold on. Let me go look on Boxing Rec. Hold on. So he has a total of 32 wins, four losses.
Yeah. Lost to who? Andre?
Leona Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
He lost to Caleb Plant.
Yep.
He lost to Andre Dirrell, disqualified by disqualification.
Mm-hmm.
Because he hit him after the bell, and he lost to, I can't pronounce that one, Karol Bov in like 2014.
Yeah.
So he's had 4 losses. Whenever he went up against someone elite, he basically lost.
This is not really doing much for Mirage, is it?
No.
Mirage is really going to be really pissed if you think about it. You know, this is not a fight that people really want to watch. No. I don't think so. But it is what it is. What are you going to do? You got to keep busy, don't you, Max?
You got to, I guess.
If you're in a trade and this is your life, and you're not getting all the fights when you need to get the fights, well, you got to keep busy, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, is it David Benavidez' fault or is it boxing business fault? And there's no one better to tell you. Is it David Benavidez' fault like everybody's talking? Some of us are thinking it's the boxing business. But at this point, whose fault is these fights? What are you saying, Punch?
Rapstore Boxing Knowledge, the voice of the UK. Max, the voice of New York. Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go. Wake
Let's
up.
go.
Bro.
Where's
Yo,
the
hold
energy?
on, Punch. Did the 10K hit the Cash App yet? Let us know.
Yes.
Hey, yo.
Have you? And let me just put this up. Where is it? Yeah, where's the 10K reached? Have you got your 10K yet, bro?
Hey, yo, Anthony Dirrell, better give me my money. Not playing around. Pay up. I had a short conversation on the DM with Anthony Dirrell around what 10 a.m. something like that. Right after he posted up, I post my video up. He acknowledged and he wanted to move the goalpost. He said, "Nah, that was 10 years ago." I said, "Nah, so what?" Anthony Dirrell, I'm gonna give you one more day. Relax. Remember, you got knocked out by the white boy. I'm giving you one more day to get you to be real, because I know you got your check, and probably your check hasn't gone through to your account. It takes probably 3 business days to put that. You know what I'm saying? You got a big check. I'm probably gonna give you to Tuesday. I'll probably give you to Wednesday, but I want my $10,000. Not playing around. We're not playing around out here, man.
Hey, you know what? We need to shame him a bit, don't you think, Max?
Cool, Anthony Dirrell.
Because he said it, Max. He said, if you find me a video and I give you 10 grand. Well, Punch got a video. Punch, play the video.
I can't play that. I'm on my phone.
Oh, shit. Max, can you play the video?
No, I'm on my phone.
Motherfuckers all on our phones. But look, Punch, let's talk to me, man. Ustaki.
What's good, man? Man, there's a lot of things cooking in boxing.
Yeah, but we
man.
want to know what you talking. Mirage is running away. Mirage is hiding today, bro. We've been giving him all these opportunities to talk about his best fighter in the world.
Who is fighting the drug user, the PED user?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, what's going on, Punch? People are not hyped up about this fight.
I mean, I'll be honest.
Is it boxing business or is it David Benavidez? Explain it factually, maybe a little bit.
I say is David Benavidez' team and the boxing business. Cause see, I didn't know that he was a free agent. I didn't know that David Benavidez before, what was it, this year, he signed a 3-fight deal. So once I knew he signed a 3-fight deal, I knew that his first fight was not going to be a hard fight. I knew it because it's a 3-fight deal. You know what I'm saying? The Charlo fight is there for the taking, and they're not going to fight, right? This guy came out of nowhere, but then you got David Benavidez wanting the Canelo fight. See, right now, David Benavidez said earlier, what was it? Last month, he said that we're looking like idiots out here. Yeah, at the end of the day, out here, we're not going to speak for you. Samson Promotion's not going to be really speaking for you. And when he speak for you, he looked like an idiot as well. So now you are looking like an idiot. And your father was happy about how the way they moving you when he was in the boxing voice. So yeah, now they got you looking like an idiot and nobody could really speak for you. This is not a great fight. Yeah, I don't see too many great fights at 168. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got to do some cross promotion deals. And are they big money fights for them to do a cross promotion deal? Could he get Callum Smith? Could he get Zach Wright on this guy and Parker is working on the deal? So how many big names are there in 168? Can you get Daniel Jacobs? I think Daniel Jacobs could have been a good fight, good name fight for him. I think they should have gone with Daniel Jacobs if they couldn't get the Charlo fight. And smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. This rap star out here working. He's working out here for y'all.
Yeah, you know what, Punch.
What happened? I don't see that. I don't. Am I too late? Or maybe, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel the energy of rap star. I don't feel like
fuck the energy, bro. There ain't no energy because they need to smash the fucking like button. They're not getting that energy right now. I'm relaxing out here, bro. Well, you know what I mean? We're working on my time. But to be fair with you, Punch, a lot of dossers are around in boxing. A lot of tossers, a lot of wankers, and a lot of plonkers. They don't support. So they're not going to get all the time the interviews. I'm not going out my way for interviews and giving all that energy. That's coming on my time now. You get me, my brother?
Yeah, I feel you.
It's on my clock. It's on my clock. And that's truth. That's the truth. Now I'm chilling, bro. But look, I'm not hyped up about this fight, Punch. I ain't feeling it. This is the same dude that lost to Plant and these other couple of guys that Max was telling us about. It's a fighter that I don't think does anything for David Benavidez, bro. How can you matchmake a fight that's sending you back? You're getting backwards. This in boxing is not what I'm used to watching. Now I'm gonna keep it real. I told everybody earlier that I've seen Teofimo Lopez on a like a Zoom call, not Zoom, but a StreamYard because of you, face to face. I'm a fan of Teo too, but Teo's opponent is better than this opponent.
Yeah.
At least, okay, Teo's opponent is still, you know, we were saying, well, Teo's opponent, you know, it's not pay-per-view. We don't want to pay. That's what they're saying. They don't want to pay and all that. Whatever. It's still a busy fight now. But this, David Benavidez is on a momentum. He's on a proper momentum right now. What is this doing for momentum?
But this is why I said to you that a guy like Teo, whether a lot of people may not be happy about the Jose Pedraza fight, he already proved to us that he's wanting to fight the best. He fought Lomachenko when his own promotional company didn't want to put him at that moment. He fought Richard Comey back to back. So a guy like Teofimo Lopez, if he takes these fights, he's not getting me frustrated. See, David Benavidez is older than Teofimo Lopez by 1 year. We want to see him versus a challenge. You know what I'm saying? These guys ain't fighting real challenges. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like why pressure the people? Why shame the people that already proved to us that they're willing to risk it? Bam Rodriguez, he don't got to prove to me nothing. He's shown me that he's winning out there to challenge himself. You know what I'm saying? Out of the young people, he already proved that to me. David Benavidez has not proved that to us.
I'm starting a new protest, Punch. Do you want to know what my new protest is?
What is it?
I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm telling everyone. Want to hear energy? Listen, motherfuckers, tossers, wankers, and all the fanboys now, especially people like Mirage, you fan piece of shit. Watch this one. Ain't no one fighting Canelo. While Canelo's out for 1 year, motherfuckers, I want to see everybody fight each other.
True.
Because I'm going to tell you now, Rapstar's going to start a campaign. If these motherfuckers don't fight each other, I'm talking about the Charlos, the Drades, the Plant, the fucking Benavidez. If you guys don't mix it up, I promise you, Punch, I'm going to say to Canelo that he shouldn't fight these guys.
Hey, remember what I said? I said it's better. Yeah, people think people may not like to hear it, but Canelo Alvarez got nothing to prove. We're building David Benavidez to be the Mexican monster. We want to, because we want to build him up. Because in all reality, Canelo doesn't have a big fight. In all reality, Canelo Alvarez in 168, and these guys moving up, got nothing to offer Canelo Alvarez's legacy.
You know what my campaign is going to be, Punch, and this is the truth, Max. I'll stick with my word. Any channel, anybody who tries to put Canelo Alvarez down, right, Max? To fight a David Benavidez, to fight a Charlo, to fight these kind of guys, I'm going to go over there and I want free smoke. I'm going to make a campaign and I want you guys to follow me on the channel so they don't block me.
Let's go.
That's the only way they won't block us, if there's a dozen of us or 10 of us who'll say, all right, let Rapstar have his voice here. Because these narratives that we're saying about Canelo should fight this, fight that, to be fair with you, these people better get their business right. Canelo Alvarez needs to come out here and he needs to tell these motherfuckers, while I'm out for 1 year, I want to see you guys fight each other. It's true.
They just didn't give him Daniel Jacobs.
Give him Daniel Jacobs.
Even that. That would have been nice. I know he's past his prime, but still, you know.
Yeah, but at least he's proven in something. And and to be honest, I didn't give him that loss his last fight. I didn't think that he lost that fight.
Man, I'm with Darth Vader, Punch. I'm 100% Darth Vader's on the same planet with me on this one right now. If these dudes don't fight each other, if I'm Canelo, I'll just try one more time for legacy for Bivol. And then, then I'll retire. Then I'll retire. Do you know what? I'm going to tell you this right now, Punch. if Canelo Alvarez tries to rematch Bivol, and even if he loses and retires, I got a lot more respect for him.
But didn't they call us haters when we wanted Canelo Alvarez to fight Dimitri Bivol?
Because we knew it was for his legacy.
Exactly. Didn't they call us haters?
Yes, they did. Now they want us to. Now they're saying that that's what he should do.
Oh, okay. All right.
Look, it makes common sense, Punch. If these guys don't do nothing to step it up, we don't want to hear complaints about the boxing business. Canelo's not about for a year. They got to start stepping up, Punch.
He separated himself. Look, he separated himself from his contemporaries. But these guys are not doing anything. This is why Canelo Alvarez sees these guys. That's why Canelo Alvarez, even if fans don't like it, the people that hate Canelo Alvarez, and when he tells Canelo Alvarez, to David Benavidez, all you fought was Anthony Dirrell. Remember, that's all he said. All you got in your resume is Anthony Dirrell. Look what Caleb Plant did to Anthony Dirrell. So now what is Anthony Dirrell? A guy that got beaten up by David Benavidez, a guy that got knocked out by Caleb Plant, and a guy that owes Punch Drunk Boxing money. That's his legacy.
Facts.
Facts.
That's it. You know what? Fuck everybody. If I was Canelo, I'll fight anybody and then I'll retire then. If nobody fights each other, then I'm saying right now, if I'm Canelo, I don't need to fight nobody anymore.
You know what I'd do if I was, to be honest, guys, to be honest. You know what I'd do if I was Canelo Alvarez?
Go on.
I'll do exhibitions and get the same money.
Like Mayweather.
I'll fight Jake Paul. I'm that serious, bro. At this moment, if I see, look, I'm seeing David Benavidez fight this one. So now we already know that Jamal Charlo's not going to fight David Benavidez. So we don't know who Jamal Charlo going to fight. Maybe they'll put Jamal Charlo and Daniel Jacobs, because remember when Daniel Jacobs ran to Charlo years ago. Maybe they put that fight. Maybe it's good. If they don't put that fight and they put him with a Sulecki, if I was Canelo Alvarez, I'd be like, that's it. I'm going to do an exhibition. I got Jake Paul. And that fight will make more money than probably all the fights that we're asking for right now. That's it. Because there is nothing left to prove. There is nothing left to prove for Canelo Alvarez. And these guys ain't giving themselves a legitimate legacy to match or give a quarter, even 35% of a legacy. So when you match Canelo Alvarez versus them, it's a legitimate mega fight. Canelo Alvarez does not have no more mega fights.
Hey, yo, Tim Baylor said if Dirrell don't pay Punch, we pulling up in the chat. So every time Dirrell does a live interview on YouTube channel, we got
go on, tell everyone, Max.
We all got to pull up to that chat and be like, yo, when you paying Punch Drunk Boxing, bro?
Facts.
Look, let me just tell everybody this. As real people, yeah, if this was you and you was in Punch's shoes, wouldn't you expect normal people, every thousands of them, say, yo, pay Punch's money, man, come on.
Facts.
Right, now let me just start a campaign. Let me do this properly right now. Let me start this campaign.
Right.
I know this is a small channel, but this is one of the biggest fucking channels when it comes to talking straight facts. I want to tell you this right now, the 34 people in it. You guys as man know that Punch caught this guy Dirrell in the act of his lies. He said he was going to pay Punch 10,000. No, he never said it. Then he tried to turn it on Punch. He said, no, I said that years ago. He answered back to Punch and said he'd done it years ago. No, Dirrell needs to be a man of a word. Like the word he gave us, he needs to stand by that word. Right? Yeah. If Dirrell doesn't stand by his word, I want, anytime we see him, I want people to go over there and say, yo, man, you owe money, bro. Listen, man, you owe money to a man. You owe Punch money. Keep. And let me tell you what, Punch, that's what we need to do to this guy. He needs to be just basically, if this could have been any one of us.
Exactly. That's how I see it. Like, if he could do that, then they all gonna do the same thing. They all gonna play us like, nah. You just can't say that publicly. And he said seriously because he felt like he never said it, or people was never gonna find out the video or the audio of him saying it.
Yeah.
Because leading up to that fight, remember you guys see the press conference, the first one, he was like, man, what are you talking about? And I know these people work behind the scenes. So when people make mistakes like that, they will shut that channel or that video down. But that video only had 158 views in 5 years, and that channel only have 61 subscribers. So nobody checked that out. Nobody. But we'll see. I'm giving him time.
Look, man, he made a mistake. You caught him in the act. He should just pay up and be a man about it because he'll get a lot more respect. He's even answered back to Punch, Max.
Look at Rap. So look at my hater, John McSmith. Always. He can't even look at the hater. Look at the hater. Hey, yo, John McSmith, I give you 10% if you agree with me.
For you.
I give you 10% if you agree with me, you fucking pussy.
Yeah.
He probably got a dildo up his ass right now. I'll give you a dildo for Christmas.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
I give you a dildo for Christmas, John McSmith. John McBitch, I give you a dildo for Christmas.
Send the link for John.
Yeah, now what
It's
you
free
think about,
smoke today.
Yeah, what do you think about this though? Hey, Max? What do you think about the WBC might be putting this into play with Andy Ruiz for the eliminator for Tyson Fury's belt?
I don't want to see a Fury and Wilder 4, man.
Nah?
Yo, I don't know. It might have been Punch. Someone made a point the other day. They were like, you saw how Wilder was on Saturday, and he was crying thinking about the boxer who I guess he's like paralyzed like a vegetable, right? He was crying about that, but whatever happened to the bronze bomber and him saying that he wanted a body, you know, but he was crying about that. So I was like, man, Wilder has changed a lot. I mean, I'm not opposed to people changing, you know, throughout their life, but it's definitely interesting.
But what you're saying is Andy Ruiz versus Wilder is the fight that you're excited about, though, right?
I mean, I would like to see that. I think Wilder wins based off because I think Andy doesn't have good legs to move around. You know what I mean? So I think Wilder's going to catch him, and I don't think Andy can hold. You know, can really. You know what I mean?
He can't stay away from the cocotazo hit.
Yeah, I think that one punch will knock him out, man. But you know, that's just my prediction.
Has Andy ever been knocked out before?
Knocked down by Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, he's been knocked down, but not knocked out. But then again, like I said, Wilder has probably the strongest punch in all the heavyweight division. You know.
My only problem is fucking Ruiz ain't done nothing special and looked good. He ain't looked good.
Yeah,
he didn't look.
What do you
good
mean he do nothing
Areola?
special? He beat Anthony Joshua.
No, he didn't look good after the Joshua lost versus Areola, and he didn't look great against the 4 years old, or really 54-year-old Ortiz. To me, Andy Ruiz hasn't looked anything spectacular at all. For me, though, still I gotta say he's a threat because of his He's a faster puncher, and he fights in combinations. I don't know. Punch, I don't know. I mean, how do you see this fight with
I love
Wilder?
it. I don't know, guys, man. Like, why are we so nitpicking on? Like, he fought Luis Ortiz.
It's a good fight. It's a good fight, but I think Wilder knocks him out, like Max says. I can say that.
Deontay Wilder knocks him out, but you said that he didn't look great. All right, he fought.
No, he didn't look great.
Parker's another top 10 heavyweight. He fought Anthony Joshua.
No, I'm saying he didn't look good after the Joshua loss.
I mean, I think that the Chris Areola wasn't all that good, but I think I like the Luis Ortiz. And at the end of the day, it's the heavyweight division.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not looking to see Mike Tyson all the time. I'm not looking to see dominance all the time. I gotta respect the matchup. I gotta respect the, you know what I'm saying, what he's given, what he's given up, and things of that nature, man. So I never saw Andy Ruiz as this dominant force. So I think he did good in his last fight. Still getting used to a new team.
John McSmith says Ruiz has bigger boobs than Lady Chan. Hey, I don't know who that. I don't know how you know that, Lady Man. Oh, sorry, Lady Chan. But you know what I mean, John. That's funny, bro. Cause yeah, go on, mate. Punch.
But yeah, I think it's a good matchup. And I think it's a good matchup. And I'll tell you this: if Andy Ruiz could attack the body of Deontay Wilder, let's not forget Deontay Wilder did get dropped with a body shot of Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury ain't known for body shots. So I think that Andy Ruiz got some arsenal that could hurt Deontay Wilder as well.
Yeah. So you think Andy Ruiz is in the fight? In this fight, it's like a 50-50. What are you saying?
I think no, I got Deontay Wilder. I think there's a 60-40 fight.
Okay.
I think it's a 60-40
You don't
fight.
think Andy Ruiz's skills? Remember we were talking about skills. Andy Ruiz got like the combination punching, the faster puncher. You don't
I think he got some good combination.
His work rate is a bit more better, and also his punch placement, you could say, might be better.
I think you could overwhelm Deontay Wilder. I think he could push him back if he wants to. I think Andy Ruiz will be successful. Will be successful in a lot of precision. And I think Deontay Wilder, he'll do his thing as well, you know. But I think it's a good matchup. I think it's a good. I would love to see this matchup.
But you know what?
I don't like the matchup. You don't like it?
No, I like the fight. I'm just trying to find a better opportunity for Andy Ruiz. I'm trying to see Andy Ruiz did shock the world once before with Anthony Joshua. I'm trying to see, is there anything he can do that can maybe take Deontay Wilder out of his game plan and just, know that he can't get to him or something? Like, I'm trying to see, is Andy Ruiz a faster puncher? Would he be able to get away from the right hand? Or is he there to be hit all the time? He is there to be hit. He can't avoid it.
Yeah, he's there to be hit. I think Deontay Wilder is there to be hit as well. We got two extraordinary boxers, two Olympians that represented their country. Two elite boxers at the heavyweight division going at it. I think I like this matchup.
Okay. I mean, it is what. Now let's talk about what you think about the WBC putting in play for the fight that the eliminator for Tyson Fury's belt.
I mean, yeah, that's good.
But Max says Deontay Wilder needs to avoid that fight and go for the big money fight with Joshua. Nobody want to see the full fight.
I would like. I'm. If he builds himself up to a full fight, I would like to see a full fight.
But you don't think he's already had enough brain damage?
He could, but we've seen people with brain damage still fight. Look, this is what it is.
Well, let's ask the question then. While we're chatting, does everybody want to see the full fight between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury? Yes or no?
I'll see it if it builds up to it again. Not just. I don't want to see Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Let's say after beating Helenius and then he'll go to Tyson. I think he needs a big win or two big wins. Let's say if next is Andy Ruiz and he beats him, and then let's say if he beats Anthony Joshua, I think that yes, he could get the Tyson Fury fight again. Who else would you want to see?
Some people want Deontay Wilder dead. Look at this. Steven says no. Valley Boy Max says no. Darth Vader says hell no. And Danny Medina says, well, why not? Ted Bayless says yes.
Why? That if or do you agree that the trilogy was one of the best heavyweight bouts?
I haven't said nothing. I said that I
No, I'm asking you.
No, I'm saying that I would want to watch. Still, if the full fight happened, of course I'm watching. I'm excited because I know now this is going to be still another fight that's going to be exciting. And I got Deontay Wilder getting knocked out again.
See, the thing about this that we see that Deontay Wilder still knocks him down. He still hurts Tyson Fury. So in heavyweight,
Wilder got a chance to still get a punch in.
Exactly. So in
Wilder
heavyweight,
got a chance to get a punch in.
exactly. So in heavyweight, it's still a chance. Look. A lot of people didn't agree with Manny Pacquiao versus Marquez, and look what happened in the fourth fight.
I hear what you're saying, bro, but let me tell
Nobody
you this,
thought that was
Punch.
going to happen.
Let me tell you the problem here is, Punch. He's took fucking 2 fight. The second fight, he took a beating. Third fight, he had a little couple rounds his way, and then he took a beating. He's took a fucking serious beating out of this guy.
Yeah, but
That's
only two fights.
To me, though, the Anthony Joshua fight does make sense. It does.
Bro, Deontay Wilder.
But bro, Anthony Joshua does make sense right now for him.
Yeah, but we don't know if that's gonna happen. Is that gonna happen?
Yeah, but if he could get that fight, that would make sense, man. Him going against Fury. Deontay Wilder got heart, bro, but he got fucked up.
And look, Anthony Joshua didn't sign up to fight Tyson Fury. Yeah. And then Eddie Hearn said that he wants Anthony Joshua to get 3 fights in. So you don't fight for Tyson Fury. You think you want to fight Deontay Wilder? If Deontay Wilder knocks out Anthony Joshua, he's done. So no, I don't think with the energy of Eddie Hearn, I don't think they're gonna put Anthony Joshua up against Deontay Wilder.
I don't know. Let's see what happens, man. But if that happens and that's the route for Deontay Wilder, then that's the route for Deontay Wilder. Ain't nobody saying that this ain't gonna be exciting. Of course it is. But the best route, I feel, is if only he could get that biggest fight. Because Deontay Wilder deserves, and Anthony Joshua deserves.
Get Usyk. I think Deontay Wilder knock out Usyk.
Well, then yeah, get Usyk. But Usyk said that he wanted to fight Deontay Wilder. But it is what it is. I feel like
I want to know if somebody feels like Wilder can't knock out Usyk. No, who's out there that say that he won't knock out Usyk?
Who said that Wilder can't knock out Usyk?
No, I just want to know.
I don't know. I ain't seen people say Wilder can't knock out Usyk. But before we talk about Usyk or Wilder, bro, ain't nobody deserve that talk even right now. Smash the fucking like button. 42 people doing what? Smash the like button, man. Come on, support the fucking channel so it helps the algorithm. Man's come back from dead, just about got a mic. Half asleep out here, talking boxing. Come on, guys. Smash that fucking like button out here. How many likes we got out here, Peter? Let me see how these people are taking a piss out here. How many likes we got? Fucking plonkers. Proper tossers out here. Don't want to hear no real boxing. Come on. How many likes we got? Man. But you know what, Punch? To be fair with you, I want Andy Ruiz. I'm more excited about Andy Ruiz fighting Deontay Wilder because I feel like that's the matchup that I want to see. Yo. Yeah, can you hear me? Yo, Punch. Can you hear me? I can't hear you, Punch. Hey, can the chat hear me? Can you guys hear me? Mic check. Can everybody hear me? Because I can't hear anybody else. Yeah, all right, we good. Yeah, we good. We good. Yeah, but let me tell you something, people. It's not the fight. Ladies and gentlemen, shall I tell you the truth? I like Deontay Wilder. That's the truth. You guys have got to remember something. When I have that tongue-in-cheek and we go at certain facts and stuff like that, it don't mean I don't like Deontay Wilder, I actually like Deontay Wilder for boxing because without him, it'd be boring anyway in heavyweight. We need people like Wilder in this sport. But do I think he needs to go in the route of fight Fury? No, he don't. Wilder's a big enough name, a big enough commodity that should be able to get that Joshua fight. And Joshua should want to fight that fight because he knows Deontay Wilder ain't the same that he maybe used to be. This would be the greatest fight for both of them. Deontay Wilder and Joshua. And I'm fucking going to agree. Punch said one day, he said a while ago, he said that Joshua and Wilder is the biggest lucrative money fight that you can get. So if that's the biggest money fight that can happen on the planet, or one of the biggest money fights, then it wouldn't be. It's a no-brainer for me. Deontay Wilder beats Andy Ruiz. He needs to say fuck anything to do with the Gypsy King. I want Joshua. That's just my opinion. But yeah, go on, Punch.
What do you feel about when Deontay Wilder says that he got 3 more years left? If you was Deontay Wilder's manager, not a fan, just think about business. He says he got 3 more years left. What will be the 3-year plan for Deontay Wilder? You as a Deontay Wilder manager. You're a businessman, rap star. So yeah, I'm asking the business side.
What do you mean the 3-fight deal?
No, he said he has 3 more years and he's going to retire.
Yeah,
so,
but he only fights once a year.
All right, so I'm asking
That's
you.
3 fights then, Punch.
All right, so I'm asking you as his manager, what's Deontay Wilder's realistic business plan? Not fans, realistic business plan that you see.
Shall I tell you the truth?
Yeah.
I want him to stay winning, yeah? So I want him to go Andy Ruiz, and no matter what he does, push for Joshua. This is just the way I want it for him.
Okay.
Then he gets the Joshua fight, yeah? That's the biggest money fight in the world. Now, when you say 3 fights, there'll be a rematch, and then he'll rematch.
3 years. He said 3 years, not 3 fights.
All right. Well, for me, he only fights once a year. So that's 3 fights to me. So
Okay.
I'm thinking logically, it's going to be 3 fights, and then 3 fights is going to be Andy Ruiz, Joshua, and then Joshua rematch. That's the way I would like to see it.
Okay. I think I like that too.
That's just the way I like to see him do what he got to do. Because I don't want to see his momentum get fucked up. He don't need Fury in this game. Now, after all that, he can think about one more last time to fight Fury if he wants to.
I think that Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury got that in their back pocket. If anything fails, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like Anthony Joshua as well and Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, they know they got that big fight in their back pocket. It's almost like Kell Brook and Amir Khan. They could be all washed up, but they always knew they got that fight in their back pocket. That people are willing to come see that fight. So Anthony Joshua lost, Deontay Wilder lost. Yes, still, that fight is highly lucrative. So I think you give him Andy Ruiz, and it's an easy fight to make. Andy Ruiz won it. Deontay Wilder wants it. Same side of the street, same advisors. Get that fight done, and then you can move to I don't think that Deontay Wilder would ever take a Joe Joyce fight. I just don't think he would. And try for the win of Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. If you can't get that, and you can't get the fight, I mean, if you can't get an Usyk fight, then yeah, just go for the Anthony Joshua fight.
Okay, I mean, is what it is. I want to know what you would like to see your boy do next, though. What do you think you should? Let me give a shout out to Australia. We got Carl Hunter Hansen from Australia, man. Big respect to Australia in the building, mate. So yeah, what do you think should be next? I want to know what you think's next for Devin Haney. Let's go at Devin Haney first, and then we go to the Australian kid, George Kambosos. What do you think's next for Devin Haney next? What do you really think logically is next now for Devin Haney?
140. I think he'll move to 140 and get himself. I think they will be comfortable in getting Devin Haney in 140 and get him.
Shall we forget about this fight? Shall all the fans forget about this? Not happening.
Which one?
Lomachenko and Devin. Not happening, yeah?
No, you asked me what I want or what I think.
No, what's going to logically happen?
I feel like
logically, because you know the people, you know Devin Haney, you know Bill Haney. What do you think is really for my fans or my subscribers, do you think logically is happening here?
I feel like they will entertain the fight in terms of negotiations. If Devin Haney does not get the upper hand, and I'm talking about a wide gap in the upper hand for this negotiations, because in reality, he does not need Lomachenko. Does not need Lomachenko. However, we could say legacy this, legacy that. In reality, business, he doesn't need Lomachenko. He's 24 years old. He will entertain the business. If he don't like it, he moves to 140, drops the belts. Still good enough for Bob Arum. He still maybe have the power to have the WBO and the WBC in the same on the line, and fight Richard Comey at 140.
Okay, so it ain't gonna be Loma then. Is that something we gotta forget?
Not forget, but I think it's not a foregone conclusion that's gonna be the next fight.
But we were thinking, because of this, what I was thinking, because of this business that Bob Arum's doing with the Haneys, he's got him on a 3-fight deal. I'm feeling the one person that he would want to push is his golden goose, Lomachenko.
Yeah.
Just we would think logically they might offer Devin Haney the money, where Haney might not be able to say no, kind of money. I'm just thinking, is Bob Arum's like 90 years old? He's always wanted to see Lomachenko undisputed, and let's keep it real, Punch. You know, that's why Bob Arum's whole golden goose went to trash when Teofimo Lopez beat Loma.
Yeah, and I think that ESPN
he wants that comeback. He wants that, doesn't he?
I think ESPN look, if Devin Haney had to let George Kambosos get 10 million. 10 million, folks. George Kambosos. You think Devin Haney is just gonna Lomachenko? He said he took the same deal as Lomachenko. So you think I'm gonna go 5 million, 6 million with Loma? Nah. You give me that same deal that I had to take with George Kambosos. I want $10 million and whatever Lomachenko wants.
Well, 10 million Australian dollars is about 7 million US dollars, I think. I gotta check. I don't know. I'm gonna go check. Let me see.
Well, now that I'm
10
Devin
million,
Haney and undisputed.
Kambosos got 10 million Australian dollars.
I feel. I feel like he got the bargaining chips to do that. And that's what I'm saying. Devin Haney got the bargaining chips. He got all the belts. I'm thinking like if I'm managing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking straight like a fan. Because I'll give, if you ask me like a fan, yeah, I want Loma and Devin Haney. That's it. But I gotta think how they will go about this business. Nah, they're gonna go for everything. If this is the biggest risk, I'm making sure, just like George Kambosos makes sure, I'm getting the most money out of this. Because in reality, I don't need you.
That's what I'm saying. Is Bob Arum
I'm giving you an opportunity.
This is what I'm thinking. Is Bob Arum going to fill up the Haney's pockets?
I think ESPN would.
But that's where Bob Arum's going to have to get it out of.
That's it. Yeah. And that's what I think. I think that Devin Haney will definitely, you know what I'm saying, go for the bag.
Right. But do you think he is, him saying that the weight is tough anyway? My thing is, him going to 140, I mean, there's nothing really big bag money there for him. There's no big money fights like that over there for him. Where is he going to go? So people are saying it's a duck. If he avoids Loma here, it's a duck, because why the fuck you going to go fight for less money where the guys are bigger and they're going to fucking hurt you maybe?
Yeah, but then there's a narrative there that says that Lomachenko dug Haney.
But that's just a narrative. Because we know by rights that the business of boxing did change their business for Lomachenko.
I think
like they did for Canelo Alvarez.
I think Devin Haney been critiqued enough where he don't really give a fuck. That's what I'm saying.
Mm.
He's in position not to give a fuck about Lomachenko or what the fans think at this moment.
Yeah, but there's no money for this guy and it's harder fights. So
there's no money for the fight?
look, Devin Haney ain't got no money fights at 140 straight away.
Devin Haney been making money since the zone.
Yeah, but now he's not with the zone anymore.
He got all the belts.
Yeah, but now he's only got that one more fight with Bob.
Exactly. So now I got one more fight with Bob. You gonna give me the most out of this?
Yeah, so he's gonna get the most. I think he's gonna get the most, and it's gonna be Lomachenko. Well, that's what I'm thinking.
We'll see.
Let's see. I think the fans might get the fight they've been wanting. This could be the 2023 fight, and then Devin Haney's in the fight now. Devin Haney's gonna be making noise. Then his name goes up in the game now. He's gonna be there.
It's either now that Lomachenko sacrifices his purse. That's what's gonna happen. Now you gonna fight me for $2 million.
Yep. Lomachenko's got to take his ego away, and he's got to be the B-side and just do what he got to do.
It's almost like Earl Spence and Bud Crawford.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
It's not like, and look. Where's Lomachenko fighting next? He's fighting in the Hulu Theater. Still, big name Lomachenko is still fighting in the Hulu Theater. So this is not this. Let's not make this out to be that Lomachenko is this huge star that's breaking the bank. Because he's not.
Lomachenko's not a huge star like that. He ain't the guy who brings the gate, but he's just a huge resume.
That's it. So why if you ain't bringing in all that type of money, you ain't bringing me a belt. You're not bringing me anything but just a
resume.
bragging right. You give
and a pound for pound rankings.
Yeah, but I wouldn't care at this moment.
Well, he was the one who did care. And you know, the first thing he said, and you even told me, and you said to me, yo, man, I don't like the way Haney fucking... This is behind the scenes. You said to me, I don't like the way Haney's fucking always talking about him pound for pound. Don't even worry about that. Right? Because you kind of feel that he doesn't want to, he don't need to worry about that, right?
I'm saying he getting snubbed, but if I'm Haney, I wouldn't care about it. Not at for this negotiations, I wouldn't care about it.
But he does. You can see it affects him.
Yeah, but he got a father to think about business.
No, but you gotta understand, Haney knows Punch. Look, let's be honest, bro. I ain't gonna keep it capping, man. People have heard this before. You FaceTime Haney. Haney's FaceTime you. And you've seen how he is. At the end of the day, Devin Haney knows when you sit there on your channel saying, yo, man, I want to boost you up. Just get the fucking knockout so you can get recognized. Because people are not really recognizing it because you might have skills, but you don't bring no excitement. It's the truth. Not you say it, Paulie Malignaggi says it, the whole fucking boxing world says it, down to Timothy Bradley was saying. I'm saying people say, look, let's be honest, Punch. At the end of the day, people all are talking about Kalen Plant and Deontay Wilder. And then they're talking about Carissa Shield and Devin Haney. That's how it sounds now.
Yeah, but you know the thing is...
Right, Devin Haney's never got the limelight, bro. Ain't nobody care about talking about his fights. And I'm sorry to say, Bill, respect to this, 42 people, there might be Bill Haney even watching. Bill's like that. Respect to you, Bill.
But they smart.
But yo, I'm going to say this, Punch. At the end of the day, you know and I know. And keep it real. Did Devin Haney go for the knockout? And did he not really want it in his heart?
He wanted to go. Of course he wanted.
In his heart, didn't Bill Haney want that knockout? Tell the truth.
Yeah.
Bill Haney in his heart wanted that knockout. Tell the truth.
Yep. But this is a whole different situation now. Yeah,
but Punch, what they want is not happening.
There's a whole different situation. See, he beat the George Cambosa. Now, I'm not
no power, bro.
He got Lomachenko wants what he got. And Bob Arum wants Lomachenko to get what Haney wants. And they would try to do anything possible to get Loma and Devin Haney. Devin Haney knows that. And once there is a value there, you got to maximize. You got to maximize your worth. And he knows right now he's worth a lot.
Yeah, but that don't answer the question. The question is, the whole momentum of this fight, everybody saw, right? That Bill Haney was pushing his son to get the stoppage.
What is the question, though?
And it's very simple. That at the end of the day, Devin Haney even wanted to go for the stoppage.
Okay.
The problem is they're not getting that limelight and they're not able to do what even the fans want. He said, his dad said, yo, go fuck this motherfucker up. Knock this motherfucker out. He said, yeah, he tried. I give it to Devin. Devin did more than he did in the last fight.
Okay.
Kambosos was flat-footed. I don't even know what to talk about in Kambosos. Kambosos' game plan was worse in this fight than the second fight and the first fight. But at this point, when Devin Haney threw everything in the kitchen sink, and he said, came back and he said, I can't do it, daddy. That's how it felt, bro.
I know, but what's your point with the Lomachenko?
My point is, it's like, you know what I mean? It's bringing Devin Haney into a position that people are not talking about his fights because he ain't able to stop his opponents.
Okay, but people will be talking about the fight if people wants to see Loma and Haney. This is a whole different situation. They won't be talking about if he can knock out Lomachenko. They're going to want to talk that Loma and Devin Haney should fight,
and
because
that's
people
why he needs the Lomachenko fight.
Yeah, but I'm saying he needs it for who? The same people that don't care. They're not stupid. One thing about Devin Haney and Bill Haney, they're not dumb. Sometimes they're ahead of the narrative. They're ahead of the fans. These people see other fighters go through certain things. See, this is why we bring up different type of fighters, right? It don't matter what the fans want now. What the fans are gonna say tomorrow? They're gonna act like you didn't do it. You didn't do something good yesterday. They don't go by the beat of the drum of the fans. They're gonna capitalize off the business just like they've been capitalized off the business since day one. Because they came here thinking about business, while other fighters come here thinking about legacy and stuff like that. Now they're thinking about business. They put themselves in great position, make good relationships behind the scenes to put themselves in good position to get the bag. Now they got the belts, and they're just not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna fight Loma because the fans want to see it, because I gotta do it for my legacy. You undisputed already.
But I just explained, innit? He don't get the respect.
But I just explained. In the end of the day, he could, let's say, not fight Lomachenko. And then let's say he go to 140, have a decent career at 140. Probably don't be. Maybe he become a champion. Maybe he gets a vacant belt. Maybe he gets a belt. Maybe because of 2-division world champion. But was it all said and done, they're not gonna say, oh, he never fought the Lomachenko back then. It's still gonna be undisputed. He's still gonna have that type of legacy there, and that's it.
Yeah, it goes two ways, man. I just explained why people don't recognize him at the top because of the way that he don't close out his fights. But with a name like Lomachenko, you answered where I was going next. It wouldn't matter. And that's the fight that might just give him the recognition in the paper and on pound for pound, and nobody would ever question his power. If they'll say that he got the skills, they'll just stick with that now. Whereas today, he don't get that recognition because when Tank fights, he's closing out shows. When Ryan Garcia fights, he's closing out shows. Even though people didn't like Teofimo Lopez's fight, watch when the highlights come out. He's still showing highlights because he's knocking people out.
Yeah, but what they saying about these guys? What they saying about Teo now?
Yeah, because they say that he was a nobody that he did it to.
No. Right? I'm saying what they saying about Teo now. Did him beating Lomachenko, keeping on pound for pound? Did anything? If everybody talking great about him, one blemish and that's it. You get pushed in the back of the bus.
Yeah, it is one blemish.
But that's what I'm saying is
because
they see
they're
that
young
too.
fighters achieving stuff that they got to try and hold.
They see that too. So
Yeah.
I don't need a. This is a whole different type of era, man. We seeing it. I want to see
Yeah.
Loma and Haney. I want to see Loma. I'm thinking
I
about
want. Do you know what my
I'm,
problem here is? I want Devin Haney to get his recognition.
Mhm.
If there's going to be anything that should happen now, is Devin Haney should get his recognition, and he'll get that for the Lomachenko fight, bro. From me, nobody can say nothing about Haney if Haney fights Loma next. I don't want to hear nothing.
Yeah.
This would be the fight for me to say, you know what? Put Haney in that pound for pound before I come over there and fucking show you what pound for pound is.
Yeah, but I think that the Loma is also a narrative too, to shame others.
You can say that.
I mean, it's like I've debated that he shouldn't be on the pound for pound list, but people do have him on the pound for pound list.
Well, you got to debate people like what's his name, Roy Jones Jr. and shit.
Yeah, I don't have him on the pound for pound list. I have Devin Haney on the pound for pound list. They have him on the pound for pound list. They don't have Devin Haney on the pound for pound list. So they have watered down the undisputed as well.
Yep.
That's why they're saying it. You know, another fighter could lose and they out the pound for pound list. Triple G could lose to Canelo. He's out the pound for pound list. Lomachenko loses to a guy that you were supposed to beat. You was a heavy favorite, and you you still on the pound for pound list.
But I gotta give this though, man. I gotta give my boy Haney's. And listen, I'm gonna give some respect to the Haney's here right now. Over a year ago, the Haney's were the ones that people were coming at because the Haney's weren't in position to get the belts.
Mm-hmm.
But once the Haney's did smart business, now I'm gonna say the Haney's did smart business. Yes, they did. They put themselves in position. Now, we know, one thing we do know is that the Haney's would never had been the B side and took that much less money if Teofimo Lopez had the belts. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're right.
But when Kambosos took those belts and the shock happened, the Haney's put themselves in prime position.
And you see what you just said is the reason why I know they're going to play hardball in negotiations.
Now I'm going to say this. Big respect to the Haney's because now they're in prime position, bro.
Yeah.
Now they hold, whether you like them or you hate them, the Haney's have got they've got the gold. Now everybody wants what the Haney's have got. It was the other way around before. Yeah?
Look,
Nobody wanted to call Haney's name before, but now he's took over prime position. And remember this.
Look,
Lomachenko was acting like he didn't even know Devin Haney at that time. Now he got to know who Devin Haney is. Devin Haney put himself the A side. Hey, listen, Punch, you can cook. Devin Haney put himself the A side against everybody. Go on.
I said, and that's the reason why I know negotiations will play hardball. Because with Teo, they was not willing to be no B side of Teo. They was going in there, I've been getting paid more than you. You should come to my network. Remember, when they was arguing and they say, come to the zone. When there was a meeting, they didn't want to go to the meeting, right? So, and then they was laughing at Teofimo Lopez when his father said the 10 million. They was laughing. Remember, Teofimo Lopez was worth, how much did Bill Haney said on my show that he was going to ask?
4 million.
4 million.
And what do you mean? I had a discussion of him. I tried to play a mediator in the middle, and I tried to ask him if he would really get that 4 million for the fight.
So 4 million was their number for Teofimo Lopez. Not 5, not 6, not 7, $4 million. Because they was getting paid $3 million. They'll feel like it'll be a 4 million. He'll get 4, he'll get 4. 50-50 split. Because they wouldn't allow themselves to get less than Teofimo Lopez. But with George Kambosos, they finally spoke to Bob. They finally went to the meeting. and they gave up everything for that fight. Something that they was not willing to do for Teo. And trust me, they're not willing to do it they're not going to do it with Loma, especially now that he got all the straps. This is why I'm saying.
Never.
Exactly. So this is why I'm saying, as a fan, Loma Haney, I want to see that fight. I want to see Loma Haney before that. I wanted to see the Cambosa and Haney. I want to see Loma and Haney, the primary fight. I want to see that fight. But guess what? He's in position. He's going to play hardball. He's going to play hardball.
Yeah, but you can't blame. Yeah, but you can't blame him. You can't blame him.
And this is what I'm saying is that he's not going to go into this saying, "Oh no, Dad, give me this fight because the fans. I need this for my legacy, and I want the fans to put me on the pound for pound list on this one." They're not that stupid. That's what I mean. No, they're not going to do this for the fans. They're not going to do this.
Right now, Devin Haney's in the chess player. He's the prime position right now. He's got check. Listen, right now he got checkmate on everything. Lomachenko didn't want to call Haney's name the last couple of months when he's come back out of the war. He's been saying, "I want to fight the winner." But now Lomachenko's gonna have to call Devin Haney out. See, the tables have turned, Punch. And it's funny how 16 months of boxing can change the whole world. I don't know how long it's been, but in that period, now Devin Haney's in prime position.
Less than a year. Remember, the fight with Teofimo was November 27th, so it hasn't even been a year.
So in 1 year, Devin Haney's changed the whole world of boxing round to his feet. And Bill Haney's in prime position. And respect to them. Respect to them for what they've done. They've done good business. You can't blame them. So now they're going to get big money. See, what it is, they're not going to let Bob Arum take this fight easy now.
Exactly.
Now, like Punch Drunk said, they're going to want Cambosa's money now. Now they're in that position. And look how dirty this, hey, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something, people. If they think Cambosa's went up to 10 million, and they think now Devin Haney from 4 million is going to be now pushing for 10 million, they treated Teofimo Lopez like a hoe. They treated Teofimo Lopez and they lowballed him. He actually never was putting his worth from the beginning. They fucked Teofimo Lopez over, really. Boxing business with Bob Arum and ESPN have made these fighters worth so much money with the undisputed. Well, when Teo had the belts, he wasn't going to get that Lomachenko money. Because if Loma won that fight, Punch, Loma would have been a $10 million fighter. Remember my words. Because Lomachenko would have been the man who would have had all the belts. No matter how you say it, he would have had them. And the world would have wanted to fight Lomachenko. But they downplayed Teofimo Lopez. They done him dirty. They fucked him over, really, if you ask me, bro. How can Teofimo Lopez, with all the belts, what he had at the time, he has to go and fight on another TV network to go and get his money? Look how they treated him, bro. What do you think about that, Punch?
Business, man. Business. And the thing is, the difference between Teo and Haney is that the Haney team is smarter than them in business. For a Cambosa fight, you was worth $1 million for them. Bob Arum wanted to pay Teofimo Lopez $1 million for Cambosa and wanted to pay him $1 million for Lomachenko. That after tax, Teofimo Lopez only made $600,000 for the Lomachenko fight. But who's his manager? Who's doing these works for them? And then Haney is getting the bag in the zone. And then when he comes to Top Rank, he gets the bag as well.
Yep. So they really downplayed Teofimo Lopez, didn't they? They really fucked him.
Yep.
They really did. But yo, Punch, before you do leave or anything, yeah, I want to ask you about this. Is there? No, not this. Where is it? Let me find it for you. Yeah, this. So Ryan Garcia's father's saying that this is 90% done, Punch. He's saying this is a fight that's ready to be announced soon.
Mm-hmm.
Now what we're hearing is all of a sudden when fans, nobody thought this was all cap. This was the same thing they've been doing for years. The same thing Crawford and Errol Spence been doing. The same thing Fury and AJ did. Ain't no fight happening. But now the father's saying that the fight is 90% done. It's gonna happen. You speak to the camp. I mean, maybe you can't let anything off, but you do.
I already put it on the members.
Yeah. So is the fight happening like the father says in your views?
It's been in negotiations for a while. It's been
so this fight could be what we're gonna see then.
I put it. Look, I said in the membership. I'll say it here. I said the Showtime is done. It's off. The Earl Spence and Bud Crawford is off for the year. The negotiations has stopped for the remaining of the year because they have put all their efforts now to try to secure the Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fight. Now the problem is really not making this fight really come to fruition. It's they really have to think about Gervonta Tank Davis, and he got 2 cases in December. This fight, I said, could happen in December. I think this fight could be pushed back to January now because of Gervonta Tank Davis court hearings, trials, put it that way. So, but yeah, they've been in negotiations for a while.
So this could be something that's coming into completion then. I mean, it's a big fight.
Yeah, I knew this for a while.
But how are they going to keep Davis out of jail by having a fight? Because if they have a fight, they can adjourn the court cases and everything.
I'll tell you this, man. Gervonta Tank Davis right now, he's working to pay legal fees. That's the sad part about Gervonta Tank Davis.
So he needs this fight more than Garcia maybe needs this fight.
Yeah, Gervonta Tank Davis is in a vulnerable position right now.
And Tank Davis can earn about $8 to $10 million out of this fight, right?
And the more they prolong this case, he just be paying. If I was him, man, and look. I tell the truth, man. If I could do a year, it's hard to say that, but whatever. Instead of me keep paying lawyer fees after lawyer fees to prolong this and put a lot of hours in, because that's how they're gonna juice him out. They're gonna juice him out of all this shit.
Yeah. Look who's there, Punch.
Who?
Mirage the fucker.
I want to hang out with my buddy Punch.
Yeah, but what happened to your buddy? What happened to your buddy, bro?
What
happened to your buddy? Who the fuck is he fighting, bro?
He's fighting a former world champion. Why don't you show some fucking respect? Why don't you motherfuckers show respect?
A former cheater, a former cheater.
Well, Canelo is a former cheater. Like, everybody's still on his dick.
Mirage, how do you feel about this fight, though? Be honest.
I mean, yeah.
Hand on your heart.
I'm not too. I mean, yeah. I would have had some other options. I would have preferred John Ryder. Who's he with? Is he with PBC? Why didn't they make that fight?
He's fighting Zach Parker.
I'll be back, Rap. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Don't run away, Punch. Don't run away, okay?
Punch is down, bro.
Okay, you're lucky.
Punch is left.
Okay.
Hey, listen, Max and Tip Bayless, come back.
Hey, John, get your ass in here. I want to smack you
John McSmith.
We've been waiting for you for a while, Mirage.
Mirage is here for the David Benavidez biggest fan. The whole chat's been slandering you, Mirage. They've been saying that your fighter is fighting a nobody.
Well, that's wrong. Cool. That's obviously wrong because he's a former world champion. He's Caleb Plant's best win. So it can't be too bad.
Yeah, but this is a man who's lost 4 times. Nobody's interested in this fight, Mirage. Nobody.
Well, the problem is that's what happens. That's what happens when everybody's ducking the Mexican monster. Canelo's ducking, Charlo, they're all scared. So with that in mind, like, there's not many options for the monster.
What are you saying,
right?
Tip Bayless? What do you think about all this?
Who should he have fought? Come on, tell me, who should he have fought that would have taken the fight? All the chat fucking big mouthers. John McSmith, list the names right now. Who should he have chosen? Yeah, that's what I thought. You got nothing.
Even
you got
people
nothing.
People said Andre. People saying
does he want? Does he want to fight? Like, isn't Andre lining up to fight somebody else?
No. This is a fight that nobody's getting up for, Mirage. Nobody gives a fuck about this fight right now because they had their mind set on Benavidez. You've been telling everyone Benavidez needs to fight this guy. We need this fight, need that fight. No matter, nobody gives a fuck about the boxing business.
Look, David you can't kidnap people and drag them into the ring. That's illegal, right? So he's limited what he can do. I mean,
what do you think, Tip Bayless? Are you excited about this fight, Tip Bayless?
It's not the most exciting fight, but they're making out like Uzcategi's some 40-year-old fucking bum suddenly.
Yeah.
Benavidez is a ducker. He's a ducker. That's exactly what he is. He's a ducker.
Who's
oh,
that
wow.
bum?
He's calling him a ducker, Mirage.
Who's that?
Tip Bayless.
Well, that guy sounds like a bum most of the time.
He signs a contract to fight Uzcategui, who got punched on by Dirrell.
Yo.
There you go. You got Max now while I'm
Max,
eating my breakfast.
Yeah, I was going to sleep, but I know.
Why are you always eating, Rapstar? Like you're eating like non-stop throughout your stream.
I want
to stop eating?
Listen, mate. I need to eat something, man. It's early morning, so I got to eat something.
You've always got an excuse, haven't you?
Yeah, just like you cunt. You want to fuck
have breakfast and you're gonna have lunch in like 1 hour.
Listen.
And you have dinner 1 hour later.
Pussy. Let me
I
tell
was
you
about
something.
to go to sleep, but I saw that.
Let me tell you something before anybody says anything right now, Max.
You're not going to talk shit, are you, Max? Be careful. Don't fuck
Mirage is a wanker. He's been hiding from now Benavidez is fighting Uzcategui.
Yeah.
I want to know what Mirage has got
world
to
champion.
Say.
Respect. How about that?
Go on, Max.
Listen. I was about to go to sleep. I was on the panel an hour ago. We were all waiting for Mirage to show his face. And I'm like, and I just saw that he's on here. So I'm here. I'm not going to bed right now.
Yeah, that's right, man.
I appreciate that.
So let me ask you, is this the best David Benavidez can do right now? Yes or no?
Yes.
This is the best fight right now for him.
Well,
why not take the Andre fight?
Well, hang on. What Andre fight are you talking about?
Well, there was talk about him supposedly and Andre.
Did Andre come out and say he wants to fight?
But not even him. What about Morrell? Why not take that fight?
Morrell backed down. Don't you follow the news? Morrell dogged it.
Man, but
his trainer said he's not ready for Benavidez. Do you even follow the sport?
I do. But listen, you got to be honest with me, man.
John, come on the panel. John,
listen, I know you love David Benavidez. What do you honestly think about this fight?
It looks like it's the best fight available. That's what it looks like to me. And if that's true, how can you criticize him? What do you want me to say? Like,
I mean, I'm not happy Benavidez is fighting this guy, and I'm not even a fanboy.
You know who you need to blame for that?
Cool.
You don't blame Benavidez. You blame all the fucking duckers. That's who you blame.
Mirage, from what I remember seeing in an interview, right? You know, he just renewed his contract with PBC, and his camp was saying that Benavidez had a big fight coming. Yeah. Is this a big fight? Is this the big fight for Benavidez?
It's a former world champion. What do you want?
Wow.
So you guys can.
He's not even top 20, bro. He's not even top 20. He's not even top 40. I just checked
rankings.
the
That's
WBC
all bullshit. That's all rankings
standings, bro.
He hasn't been active. You can criticize, but you need to come up with better options.
No, I'm not. Listen. All I'm saying is
you talked about Andre. We need to know who's he fighting. Is he fighting some other dude already? Who's Andre fighting?
But I'm just saying, keep the same energy you have for Canelo. You get upset when Canelo fights champions.
There's a difference.
When
Canelo can choose anybody. Canelo can choose anybody, bro.
You get mad when Canelo fights world champions that actually have a belt, and then you say they're bums, but then you have this guy fighting Benavidez, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, it's the best fight right
But
now.
Canelo can make any fight he wants, correct? He can just say, I'm fighting you, and they're going to fight because there's a lot of money, right? Benavidez doesn't have the power, right? That's a big difference.
Yeah,
Just keep the same energy, Mirage. Just keep the same energy like you do with Canelo Alvarez. That's all.
Is Uzcategui better than Rocky Fielding? Is he better than Yildirim?
But listen, I want to see. I mean, I already know Benavidez is going to win this fight. I think I'm more just upset that I wish like he would have got a better fight, like a Morrell. You're saying that he pulled out. I didn't hear that.
Morrell's trainer said he's not ready yet.
Well, to be honest with you, I don't think Morrell's ready either. Benavidez.
Okay, so Morrell's out of the picture. That's not David's fault. What's your next excuse? Who's the next one?
Well, what about Andre? Andre needed a fight.
Well, is he asking for a fight? Like, does he want?
He's looking for a fight. He's looking supposedly.
Is he looking for Benavidez, or is he looking to fight some easy fucking fight?
About a week ago, I saw reports online of supposedly there was talks between his camp and Andre. I don't know if they were true, but that's what I heard. And here we are.
Where's his manager? Where's his manager? Find me a quote where it says, we're calling up Benavidez. We want to fight him next. Show me some fucking evidence that he's even fucking alive. Is Andre even alive?
Mirage, let's just say this, though. I'm not going to say much. I'm going to let you and Max keep going while I'm eating.
Is that a promise? You're not going to say much?
Yeah, I'm going to have my English muffins, and then I'm going to come and smoke you.
Yeah, but watch lunch.
Let me just say this. Uzcategui is not in nobody's mind. And David Benavidez, you need to admit this. It's not doing nothing for him going forward. It's bad management and it's bad matchmaking. Do you at least agree with that?
Bad management? No, I don't
bad
agree with
matchmaking. Bad matchmaking here.
Okay, it's bad management if
you fanboy fucking pussy. But go on, man.
No,
you are fanboy pussy. If this was Canelo Alvarez, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, if this was Canelo Alvarez, this man for 1 hour would be slandering Canelo like a
I'm dancing out of the corner. You can't corner me.
Now this is David Benavidez. Mirage is like, oh, it's an ex-world champion. Uzcategui is still a valuable opponent. Man, shut the fuck up,
why
pussy.
Are you dogging Uzcategui?
Shut the fuck up. You are a fanboy eating David Benavidez's bum crack. You are fucking out there licking his crack. I just want you to answer a simple question, bro. That's all I want. All I need you to say, don't you think, all I need, listen, look, I'll let you and Max talk. Don't you think this is not a fight that people want to watch? That's all.
And we're saying just keep the same energy.
Oh my God. Because Max, I can't talk to Mirage right now. I'm going to go. I'm going to continue eating me scrambled eggs, mate. Carry on.
No, listen, I get what Mirage is saying. All I'm saying is keep the same energy. A month ago, you were on this channel saying nobody wanted to see a Canelo versus Triple G fight. That's what you said. And all we're saying is we don't want to see a Benavidez and whatever this Jose guy's name is. Same thing. We're just saying keep the same energy, my brother.
Okay, but the difference is Canelo can choose anybody. David cannot force anybody to fight him. So there's a big difference you guys are ignoring. These motherfuckers don't want to fight. We need to give Uzcategui credit for having the balls to step in the ring with the Mexican monster. So you need to show him respect. You guys, everybody in chat, show respect to Uzcategui right now. That's what we need to do.
You know,
they're all scared. They're all scared to death.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mexican monster is acting like the Mexican dosser. He's a fucking Mexican dosser.
He's not a Mexican monster.
He's a Mexican dosser. Just like Fury says, a fucking dosser. That's a
Canelo's
dosser's
too
fight.
scared to step in the ring.
That's a dosser's fight. Just agree what I'm saying. That's a dosser's fight, mate. That's a dosser's fight.
These days, anybody who gets in the ring with David, I give them huge respect, straight up.
But I thought you said Dirrell was like a nobody, and he fought David Benavidez.
He was a champion at the time.
So wait, so the champions matter because Canelo got undisputed at 168, and that's when you said that he was fighting bums. I'm just repeating what you said.
Well, they matter sometimes. It depends.
Oh,
don't try to play games, Max. Don't try to get smart. Don't get smart.
It depends. It depends what fight or what? I mean, what fighter?
It depends also the
all we're
context.
saying is
Again,
keep the same energy.
I'm not saying David's all the fucking all-time great because he beat up Dirrell,
Yeah.
but everybody's getting on Canelo's dick, for beating up all those guys. So I'm keeping it in perspective.
We didn't really get to talk about it, but Punch made a really good point earlier in his stream.
I don't believe you.
Benavidez, if he was smarter, his management, because Canelo's going to be out for a year. Benavidez should have.
That's not even confirmed. That's a rumor.
Wait. Benavidez should have tried to shoot a fight for Cinco de Mayo weekend.
And he still can. Hang on, he still can. That's in March, isn't it?
Isn't a fight happening in February or in January?
No, this is January. I don't know when in January.
Okay.
There's time in March.
I doubt it. I doubt he's going to turn around that quick.
So who should he fight in Cinco de Mayo? Who?
Hey, man, I would have loved to see him. And I think if you put the right money in front of Caleb Plant, I think Caleb Plant would come back and fight Benavidez and Cinco de Mayo for like
there's plenty of time. I think that can still happen. This fight is just like a stay busy fight. I still think that can happen. I mean, that's the fight that needs to happen now. If Canelo's not fighting until like late next year, then I think that is the fight to Plant and Benavidez.
Now, I don't know what's John Dorada's situation, but why that couldn't have been a fight for him?
Dude, that guy, he's not even serious until he starts, like, people mention his name, but, I mean, what is he asking for fights? Like, what's he doing? Like, I don't even like talking about him. Like, what the fuck? When did he last fight? He fought somebody like a year ago.
Mm-hmm. It's weird to me. That's all I'm saying. It's just a little weird for me because this Jose guy's not even ranked, and isn't David Benavidez the number one? Beside Canelo, he's the number one contender for the WBC championship, right? So why not fight somebody in the top 10? And someone even said, why not even Daniel Jacobs? Like, why not that? Even though Jacobs is past his prime, but
I would have preferred Jacobs.
Yeah, but that's what we're saying. Do you think it was just that people are just because you say this a lot? You say that people are scared to fight him. I don't think people are scared to fight him. I think it's just maybe the finances of the fights. I'm not sure,
Yeah, but we don't know that. All we know, they're not fighting. So that's all we can go off. Like, let's see. Ryder is ranked, but Ryder's fighting soon, isn't he? So he's not an option. Yeah. I heard somebody talk about this Mabili dude. He's 22-0, Mabili.
Oh, yeah?
Is he any good? Like, have you guys seen him fight?
Okay. But what do you think? What do you think about Caleb Plant after his performance over the weekend? As far as how he can match up with David Benavidez.
Well, I didn't think he had that kind of power.
Right?
So that's an interesting, like, new aspect in the equation, which I didn't consider.
Yeah.
I was saying David's just going to walk him down and just fucking beat him up.
Yeah.
It's made the fight more interesting. I'll give it that. It's definitely more interesting.
Like, now that's the fight I want to see next. Caleb Plant versus Benavidez.
Yeah.
And the winner should get the fight with Canelo when he comes back.
Well, yeah. Well, Canelo doesn't have many other choices. But, I mean,
Canelo was like trapped. Like, he has to do something.
Yeah.
Either
I mean, that was like a freakish. Like, if they fought like 50 times, I reckon that's the only time he's going to knock him out like that. That was like a freakish, perfect punch, set up, everything. I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
Plant's suddenly not a fucking killer, but it's, if he sets it up, he can fucking,
Peter,
knock out
stop
a tough
hating
fighter.
on Daniel Jacobs, Peter. What's wrong with you? Danny Jacobs. I tell you what would be really cool to see if maybe Benavidez, they would do an eliminator, like Charlo versus Andre, and then they fight, and then Caleb versus Benavidez, they fight, and the winner of both of those fights face each other.
But why? David's ranked number one. Like, why does he even have to go through this? They're making out this thing like, we don't know who the number one guy is. We have to, like, go and eliminate her. David is the clear number one. So if Canelo fights next to 168, do you deny, like, I mean, David's the guy he has to fight. right? David.
Oh
is
yeah, I
not,
agree. If Canelo comes back
for
and he
168.
doesn't fight his mandatory for the WBC, unless he's gonna fight like his mandatory for the like the IBF or something like that, then that's a little different. But I don't know. I mean, I want him to fight Benavidez,
It's still
but you know
dodgy.
what? I'm interested in this plant fight for real. I think that'd be a great fight for Benavidez. I think that'd be his best win if he wins. You know, because I mean, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
that Caleb fight, that was a great fight. Pat
Look, I'm
Greedy
looking at-
says Benavidez wants leftovers.
So I'm looking at the rankings here. Like, it's pretty sparse. Like you got Dirrell. Dirrell was fucking ranked third in
Yeah.
the division. You
Yeah.
got Ryder, Mabili.
Uh-huh.
Mabili, I've looked at him. He's like 5'8". Seems like a small dude.
Yeah.
I don't know who's beaten. Then you got Parker, who's fighting somebody.
Yeah.
Morrell's not ready. Then you got Bazanian. I don't know who the fuck that is. 28-0. He might
Yeah.
be okay. Richards, who's fucking mediocre.
Yeah.
And Shishkin, who's 13-0. Like, there's not many
Yeah.
fucking options.
Yeah, but these guys have to fight each other though, Mirage. They can't just keep. But that's my thing though. Why not? Man, I'm a little disappointed. Again, I'm keeping the same energy. You know what I mean? With Benavidez,
disappointed, but yeah, it's disappointed. But again, you can be disappointed, and you have to think, okay, what were the better options? You have to consider that, and you know, I can't think of any legitimate. You know, you can talk about Andrade, but that we're not even sure if that was an option. I don't think it was. So,
yeah,
Morrell's trainer said he's not ready, man. That's not an option. Morrell's out of the.
Yeah.
They wanted the fight.
Yeah.
David and his father said they called him out. Let's do it. They refused to fight. So forget about Morrell. So
yeah,
it's just a state of the scene at 168 is not the best, really.
Pat Gritty says I'm a fan of David too, but by the way, fight Jose is whack. Yeah. Joker says Jamal Charlo loses to Anthony Dirrell.
Hey, motherfuckers, let Tip Bayless speak. He's in the chat.
Oh, what's up, Tip? I was wondering who was the fourth person.
Hey, listen, I'll be back in a moment.
All right, hurry up, man. Damn, it don't take that long to
Man, just let him speak, bro.
Biscuits. Go ahead.
No, I'm listening in.
What you thinking, Tip?
No, I'm listening in because I'm still working right now.
Oh, bye.
But what I do think, I think David Benavidez is a dog cut. He's a dog cut. That's all he is. He's a dog cut.
Oh shoot! Why you say that?
I mean, just look at the guy. He's standing what 6'8", ducking Canelo Alvarez. He doesn't want to fight him. It's clear as day.
Who doesn't want to fight? Sorry, I'm back.
David Benavidez.
He doesn't want to fight Canelo.
What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Your boy's a dog cut.
Hang on. Did you just say Benavidez is ducking Canelo?
He's ducking the whole 168 division.
Who's he ducking?
Everybody.
So the guy who's calling everybody out, he's ducking.
It's one thing to call everybody out, but trying to make the fight happen?
Well, he's calling him out better than not calling him out.
But he can't make the fight happen.
So that's his fault because the other guys don't want to fight him.
Hey man, he can't make the fight happen, man.
Have you been smoking something tonight?
He spent all this time.
Give me an excuse and I'll let you off, bro.
He spent all this time calling out Caleb Plant.
Whatever.
Meanwhile, Caleb Plant making moves, man.
What, beating up David's leftovers? Is that your definition of making moves?
Oh wow, David's leftovers. There we go. He beat him in a better fashion. He beat him in a better fashion than David too.
Well, that's true, yeah.
So is Uzcategui a worse opponent than a 38-year-old Dirrell?
Is he a worse opponent?
Yeah, I think so. Uzcategui, who the hell is he?
He fought Dirrell. Which Dirrell did he fight? Was it Anthony?
He got this. He was.
No, the younger. He fought the younger one.
No, he fought. Okay, yeah. No,
because that was beat him, didn't he?
He lost to disqualification.
Nah, yeah, and then he lost on disqualification.
They fought again. Didn't they fight again?
Who's the talking one? And then
he lost to Caleb Plant.
Yeah. Who's
Yeah,
the
but
Tagi one?
Caleb
'Cause,
struggled in that fight. Caleb was fucking gassing out at the end.
hey man, we just got to see what
So Skip,
old
hey,
boy's
stop
gonna do.
shit, bro.
Oh,
You know,
so now,
you know,
yeah, that's the thing. Now Benavidez is fighting Caleb Plant's leftovers. How about
Yeah,
so
that?
fight Caleb one.
this fight's official now. What's this? Oh, this is done. No, this was the old.
Yeah.
This poster's the old one when I originally.
Oh.
I think Caleb Plant's gonna dog walk Benavidez though, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh shoot.
You clearly don't know boxing, bro. That's your
How are
problem.
you gonna tell me I don't know about? Because I think Caleb Plant's gonna dog walk David Benavidez.
He couldn't even dog walk Uzcategui. He struggled in that fight.
I guess, man. He didn't struggle with Dirrell.
Yeah, I was surprised. I mean, I thought it would be closer.
Styles make fights.
I'll give him props. We fix that fucking echo. It's annoying.
I don't think that's me. Who's it?
Hey, John, where's John?
John's in the chat.
You got the balls to come on, John, or are you fucking scared?
Send the
Scared
link.
again?
Send the link.
No, he's backing out. Yeah, man. I blame Canelo. But it's Canelo's fault at the end of the day. He's got some fucking bullshit injury now.
That's one thing about the 168 and 160 division. It kind of reminds me of the 135 division because there's potential for some good fights, but nobody.
Bro, isn't it 147 the same thing? Like most of the
That's a
divisions are
smart
all
thing to say.
the top guys aren't fighting each other.
It's like Caleb Plant is the Devin Haney of 135.
Yeah.
And then David Benavidez is the George Kambosos.
Yeah, right, bro. What about at 147? Like all the top guys are not fighting each other, right?
That's because nobody wants to fight Keith Thurman, man.
Oh, nah, Tim. Come on.
I'm
Tim.
just
We're
giving
not
you the
sorry.
truth.
Oh, my God.
Jamal Charlo could have moved up. He could have fought David. He's not interested.
There's no money. There's no money in a David Benavidez fight right now.
Hey, hang on. If you beat David Benavidez, then you earn the Canelo fight. Then you become the fucking interim.
Listen, it's better for Charlo to fight Andre and possibly get a Canelo fight rather than fight Benavidez. And
beating Andre doesn't mean anything. He's not even ranked at 168. If he beats the number one ranked super middleweight, he's earned the shot. He's earned the shot 100%. So he's scared. We know he's scared, right, to fight David.
Goodbye.
And you know.
I don't know, but these guys got to fight each other, man. I'm tired of this. This is why the UFC does better. With I know Tip doesn't like the UFC.
They do better with matchmaking.
With matchmaking,
actually
and they put on the fights we want to see.
And the champions fight all the time. Like Oliveira's fighting again. He's already fought like what 2-3 times this year. He's fighting like all these guys just fight all the time.
Yeah, Saturday that's gonna be a good fight.
Israel's fighting again in a month or something. I mean, it's insane.
But you know what? Those guys get paid good too, man. They get
no, they don't. They get paid shit.
I think that the champions.
No. The champions get paid good.
They don't even make. They barely
Some
make.
of them.
They barely make close to $1 million.
No, not the champions though. I'll tell you that much. Israel makes about I think 5 or 7 million each fight.
There's only a few fighters that make $1 million. That's why they're always complaining about coming to boxing.
I don't know about
Nagano's getting Francis Nagano doesn't get paid much for some reason. He got paid like 800,000. Like that's not the whole purse. Like you get pay-per-view, but before pay-per-view, and he got paid like showing up money $800,000 or some bullshit.
Yeah. Peter says Benavidez is pretty good. He's young, and he has that going for him. But I wouldn't say he's elite. That's coming in from Peter.
Peter needs to be educated on boxing, but it looks like.
Well, I mean, I would say Benavidez is a good fighter. I wouldn't say he's elite either. I mean,
Benavidez. Let me tell you,
how does he prove he's elite? What,
you know what Benavidez needs to do?
What?
Benavidez needs to go up to 175, man.
No, why?
What do you mean why?
Why?
Look who's at 175 that he can fight right now.
A bunch of fucking no names. That's who.
A bunch of.
Dude, who the fuck is Bivol, man? Nobody even knew who he was before Canelo. Look, about 20 people support him. He's got like 20 fans.
Yeah.
Going up there to fight Bivol?
You don't think?
But he'd be a champion if he beats Bivol.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen, you don't think David could go to 175, become a champion, and then you know what I'm saying, make a Canelo fight happen then?
Yep.
What? Canelo's not going to fight him at 175. He'd have to come back down.
All right, that's fine. That's even better. Fight him at a catchweight.
Yeah. Actually, Tip, that's a great idea, Tip.
I know it's a great idea.
Because if he goes to 175 and he gets a belt there, now Canelo has to fight him if he's trying to do the
Canelo doesn't care about that, bro. Canelo's, you don't understand what's going on.
Explain to us then, since you know everything.
Okay. David's the #1 ranked in the division. Canelo doesn't want to fight him because he's such a threat. If he gets a belt, it's not going to change anything. He's still not going to fight him for the same reason because this guy's too dangerous. If he fucking wins a belt at 175, he's going to be even more scared to fight him. But it's going to be even worse.
All right, he's gonna have to hope that they mandate a fight.
Yeah. And he can petition for that. He can petition the WBC to make him fight Canelo when Canelo comes
they need
back.
to do it themselves. He's
that's what
ranked
I'm saying.
#1. I mean, interim title. They need to force the little fucking motherfucker to fight.
Yeah, but I tell you what, how we saw Caleb this weekend, that win that Canelo has over Caleb looks a lot better now too.
Yeah, it's improved. I give him credit. It's improved. I can be fucking reasonable.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How did you feel that your countryman lost again?
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan anyway. I mean, yeah, he's B level. I mean, he's B level fighter.
B level.
Not even. You don't think he's even B level?
The undisputed George Ferocious Cambosis B level.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Haney did his thing, but even that.
But he couldn't knock him out, Mirage. That was a little, literally.
He's got no power, and he was on the way out.
Yeah,
he was on the way out for the last 3-4 rounds already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's Haney. I mean.
Well, that's the thing. That's a little concerning because how can he compete with a Shakur Stevenson or Tank Davis? Or Lomachenko as far as power.
Oh, you think Shakur cracks that hard?
Nah, maybe not Shakur. You're right, Tim. Maybe you're right. But a Tank and a Lomachenko.
The hardest puncher at 135 is Tank.
Lomachenko's not a big puncher at 135 though.
Well, Lomachenko has that Pacquiao effect, right? Where he's just hitting you with a fucking bunch of punches, and that shit just wears you down.
Are you mad because Pacquiao knocked down Keith Thurman? Is that what it is?
No, I'm just telling you what it is. like Keith said, Pacquiao is like a little brick. He has little brick hands. But you know what I'm saying? It's the fact that you're constantly getting hit with little brick hands.
Yeah.
That's just going to take a toll on you.
Yeah. But they're saying the Ryan Garcia and Tank fight's almost done. I saw a picture of Tank and Ryan Garcia's dad on FaceTime talking about it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that'll be if that's true. That'll be
that's the biggest fight of this year.
Yeah, that'll bring the fucking the attention and exposure and the hype.
Yep.
But for what date? When would it happen?
Probably. I don't know. It might happen January. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I heard the rumors were December.
Like Punch was saying earlier.
No way, December. No way.
Punch said they might have a December date, but
that's only
in all reality, bro. Yeah, in all reality, you gotta think about it. That court date, I think it's an early court date too. I think it's December 6th or some shit.
Wow.
So best case scenario, yeah, just aim for January.
But if he gets found guilty, when does he have to start his sentence? Is that something that happens right there on the spot, or you get to prepare for it?
Was he gonna have a sentence? Is that serious?
Well,
I think it's an assault case, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, well, look, his lawyers gave to the judge a plea agreement. They proposed that he serve house arrest, and the
Yeah, he's not
judge
gonna
said,
serve serious time, bro.
and then
I doubt.
the judge said no, I'm not going
Yeah,
to take that.
he's probably gonna get a year.
So
No, not. I don't think he's gonna get any
no,
time at all,
Kip,
man.
I think they're going to give him some time because
Oh.
it wasn't only one person involved.
He's gonna get a year, bro. Trust me.
You know what I mean? There was more people was more than one person involved.
We're gonna get that boy a year.
Was
in
it a bad
probation.
assault? Like, was the guy really?
Yeah,
Injured?
people went to the hospital and stuff. It was a hit and run.
Okay. Okay, that's right. Yeah, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and he might have been intoxicated. I
Now,
don't
when you
know
got when you're like a celebrity and you have a good lawyer, you can really get off, like, avoid jail, like, pretty easily over there if you got the money.
That's true, but if you have a judge who wants to try to make an example out of you, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah, but I'll be surprised if he does time.
Who's the better win, Cambosis for Haney or Valdez for Shakur?
Cambosis for Haney.
I mean, because he got undisputed, but you back, mate.
It's not even that he got undisputed. I mean, he has that Tiafimo win under his belt,
Oh God.
along with the undisputed. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the fact that you got that big name right there.
Yeah. But you back, Rapstar. Davis hit and run, fines, fee, settlement, court cases, lawyer fee. They'll nail his wallet big time. Oh yeah, absolutely. He's gonna owe a lot of money for the everything going on. That's why he probably needs this big fight with Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, man. Ryan Garcia, he's probably gonna knock Tank out by like the fourth.
You think?
No, I'm fucking with you.
I'm rooting. I got Ryan in that fight though.
Are you tripping?
Nah, I'm rooting for Ryan's a better boxer.
Think about it. Cash out and go to jail, man.
Nah, you crazy. Ryan's gonna win that.
That's what's gonna make the win even better. Tank's about to beat him and go to jail.
Yeah.
Remember how Floyd went to jail? Well, Floyd went to jail for a year, right?
Was it only a year?
Yeah, I think it was a year. And then he came back and got his title. Yeah, one fight, and then he had a title fight after. And that was against Victor Ortiz.
Oh, I remember that fight. That fight was so stupid.
Because Victor Ortiz beat Andre Berto, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. But, man, I hope, for your sake, Mirage, I hope David Benavidez doesn't have a career like Ubu Andre, man.
Yeah.
No, I don't have that.
That would suck.
That's probably the one that came in after one. If it came in after one, I don't have it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he's looking.
Sorry, guys, we're closed. Yeah.
He's looking for the fights more.
1
Like,
o'clock.
he's gonna push it more.
3 on
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
I'm pretty sure Andre would fight him, though, yo.
But yeah, but he hasn't even fought the top guys in his own division, has he?
No. I
No.
mean, he dug Janabek, and I don't know Punch
Well,
here, but yeah,
So he's a ducker. So why do you have confidence he's going to step up and fight?
Because he's trying to
best-
position himself. He's trying to position himself for a Canelo fight.
Yeah, but if he has to go through fucking Benavidez, I mean,
then he's not a ducker.
prepared? Well, you know, he needs to fucking, you know, come out and fucking, you know, tell us, you know, he wants to fight. Like, I heard him talking about something a while ago, but nothing since. I don't know what the fuck this guy's up to.
Yeah. What you think about that, Rapstar?
Dude, that Rapstar's still eating. It's going to take another half hour to finish.
How
fucking
can you?
breakfast.
What is this man doing? Like reading the newspaper and eating? Like,
Yeah, man, it's fucking British.
He's eating
What's
a big
up?
English fucking breakfast.
what time is it in Australia?
It's almost 5 p.m.
Oh damn! It's the afternoon.
Yo, do you get like those big ass spiders in your house?
Yeah, huge. Yeah, sometimes.
Oh shoot.
They're not
Crazy.
dangerous though, really. They just sting. The big ones. The smaller ones, they're the dangerous ones that'll fucking kill you.
Oh nah, you see, I can't do all that now.
Then you get the lizards too. This is one lizard out there. It's
Yeah,
pretty
lizards aren't
dangerous.
too bad. I don't know. I don't think they're too dangerous.
No, it's like the most poisonous lizard on.
Yeah, that's in the bush, I guess. I'm in the city, so
Yeah.
too bad.
What's the did you watch the women fight, Mirage, on Saturday?
No, I was making lunch. That's my lunch break. I'm fucking serious. I'm not joking either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, did I miss anything? Did I miss anything?
No, I mean it's a good fight, man. It was a good fight, man. The women did their thing.
All right, you conkers, you tossers, mate. I'm gonna get ready to shut this one down, bro.
You finally finished?
I thought you were
Yeah,
gonna
man.
give.
I'll just
give
let you.
some
Look,
smoke to Mirage.
I'll let you guys chop it up. You know what I mean? I'll let you guys have your little 2 cents because Mirage was running away earlier. But look, Mirage, to be honest, your boy's got to fight some better fights, man. People ain't interested in this.
Get
fight.
him, get him, get him.
Who
No,
should he
I
fight,
ain't got no
Rapstar?
time
Get
to
him.
get it.
Give me
But look,
names.
Mirage,
Don't give me
Mirage,
fucking
I ain't got time
talking.
for your bullshit.
Don't give me hot
Go
air.
home. No,
Give
Mirage,
me
this is what I
names.
want you to do.
Give me
I want you
names.
to keep the same fucking energy, you dumb fuck. Keep the same fucking energy that you keep for Canelo Alvarez for David Benavidez. On that point, I'm out of here. I'll catch everyone on the next live. Peace.
Later, boys. Been fun. Later.
Right, what's going on here, Donny's on the next? Barry's actually going to propose to Sandra. Sandra has been giving Barry mad head lately, and he's witch, yeah? He's doing this behind the back of the boys because they know, yeah, they would have cussed him out for proposing to Sandra. Tracy had one job to do, and that was to record it. But she's all over the bloody place. Barry's clocked that she didn't get the footage, so he's going to propose to Sandra again. Oh, for fuck's sake, Tracy! What's going on?
Move. 1, 2. That's it. That's it. That's it. With your arms now.
It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? It's Friday.
Manchester United.